the big.
All right, what's up, everybody? What's up, Valhalla Sports Talk on the air? We've got issues. We've got issues here. Let's get right to it. Let's get right to it, y'all. This game is about to have first pitch. They just went to commercial. I don't have a way to monitor the stream right now, so I'll just use OBS for that. But Dodgers Angels tonight, and hope we stay live. I wasn't able to connect to Twitch for some reason, so it is what it is. It is what it is. Thank you to the 13 that are in the house already. I think this is their last commercial break before first pitch. And I'm encouraged there because for a long time we didn't even have the game. For the Yankee game wasn't even showing on MLB TV for the longest time. But I just saw Kirsten Watson, so apparently we're up after this commercial ends. I'm going to end this poll. Well, I don't even have a way to do that. Chat. So I guess I'm not going to end the poll. Asia members up. Thank you so much, Miss Asia. I hope you're doing good, girl. I know you've been going through it, but I'm glad you're up in here for some Dodger baseball. David Catalano, a 150 ice cream cone. I'll take it. I will take it. You scream, we all scream for ice cream. Veterans Deadbeat Dads. What's up, Valhalla? Any plans to stream the last bit of King's Stars tonight? Nope. No plans. No plans at all, buddy. Sorry. No plans. I know you guys have been like pre-liking the King streams, and I just can't.
The first baseman, Yohan Moncada and Tim Anderson.
Just can't get the motivation, y'all. I'm going through it. I'm
in center field.
I'm in that YouTube burnout phase, and I don't know how I'm going to come out of it.
Makes his second spring start. He has been beset with injuries.
We'll try. Technical issues never help.
Spring outing looked very, very good.
Looked very good. He gave up
Dustin May on the bump for the Dodgers tonight.
Then got the double play ball and finally struck out a hitter. And all the emotion and all the frustration of trying to come back for such a long period of time for Dustin May. Welcome back indeed. And when he is healthy, he's really labeled. You talk to scouts also. They say he's got the nastiest stuff on the ball club combined with
Ohtani will DH tonight. Ohtani will DH.
Houston, Texas. Ready to make the start. And Dave Roberts in his 10th year.
Yeah, I could probably monitor the stream from the
column tonight. That's not the most important thing, but the most important thing is that
do this real quick.
Development continues. Behind the plate, Will Smith is catching in his first spring game, so he's back tonight as well. He had been nursing an ankle injury, had a deep bone bruise for a while, and he's ready to get back in there. So the first pitch of the game comes
Here we go.
Dustin
We're underway.
May. Oh, flare right to Mookie Betts.
Flare right to Mookie for the first out.
Pitch efficiency, without any question. For Dustin May, not only, again, the fastball, but it's with great movement. So, we'll find out as he's building up the arm strength. There's not really anything to do with velocity right now.
So let me get a way to monitor the stream here, y'all.
3 for 4 so far for Logan O'Hoppe for the Angels.
I don't know what happened to my laptop.
750. That's what 3 for 4 will get you. It's just not going to last. That's just how it is in baseball. He takes a strike here. 0-1.
It's better than 0 for 4.
It is, by far. May out there. Smith completing the battery, and Ohtani's going to lead off in the bottom of the inning. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Dustin May, after he completed that first inning on Sunday, And coming back, he said it was like a huge weight had been lifted off of his shoulders. Coming back, rehab with these strange injuries.
What is up, Mick?
The dirt, 1 ball and 2 strikes to Logan.
Got home from the gym, Andrew. There you go.
Remember the expression when he struck out his first man. He ended the inning that he pitched against the Padres with a strikeout, and his reaction very
I'm
emotional.
going to close this poll, y'all. I'm going to close it so I can see the chat on OBS.
Strike 3, and he punches out Ohtani here, and there are 2 down.
Yeah, struck him out. Take a seat over there.
I mean, this ball is riding in
All right, let me close this laptop so it doesn't make me angry.
That front side just continues to come in.
Here's Taylor Ward. Ward 3 for 6. He's driven in 1 run this spring so far for the Angels. This is a split squad for the Angels. They played earlier this afternoon in Tempe against the White Sox.
I'm just doing this. This is all I'm doing tonight, y'all. This is it.
1-0 to Taylor Ward.
Appreciate it, Joseph.
A little low. 2 balls, no strikes. We will be using the ABS system tonight. Here's Ron Washington just ducked behind the pole.
We got some ABS tonight, y'all. Each team 2 challenges.
Rookie year in 77.
Catchers, pitchers, and the batter can challenge.
2-0, snapped a little low. 3 balls, no strikes.
If you win your challenge, you do not lose it. You win your challenge, you do not lose it.
More recently, we saw Ron as the infield coach with the Braves. He had managed the Texas Rangers. And the Angels got him last year.
This game is at Camelback Ranch tonight. And apparently at sundown, there's something with the planets that only happens like once every 500 years. Anybody know about that?
3-2.
Let me turn on betting.
When you talk about Dustin May, and you talk about what he likes to throw, that sinker that he has.
All right, betting is open, y'all.
Scouts say he's got some of the nastiest stuff, but his sinker typically just has unbelievable arm side run.
I actually like it, Andrew. I actually like it.
There it is. Strike 3.
Struck him out. Take a seat over there. He just got struck out by Dustin May. All right, so let's mute that audio, y'all. Let's mute that audio. Wow, they went quick back to it. They keep peeking back in at it, and Ohtani is in the batter's circle, y'all. So Ohtani will have his first hit, his first swing of the spring when they get back from commercial. Mick, I think Dustin May is going to win that spot, that 5th spot. I think he's going to beat out Bobby Miller, among others, Tony Gonsolin. I think May is going to win that 5th spot. 6 planets will be visible. Is that with the naked eye, Mike, or it has to be with a telescope, right? It has to be with a telescope. No? Sheila in the house. What's up, Miss Sheila? What is up? What is up? Yes, it's a planet event. Some space weather will allow for us to see it. What? And then the one thing I read, it said we would be able to see the Earth. How the hell is that possible? I might run out there, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. It's getting close. It's getting close. All right, let's get back to it.
Shohei Ohtani, who is the greatest living player.
Running in for the first time this spring. He's been very active on the backfields, taking live BP back there, but now in a game for the first time. Kikuchi's pitch in for a strike.
All strike from Kikuchi.
310 a year ago, 54 home runs, 59 stolen bases. He drove in 130 runs.
Says it's a beautiful 68 doubles, in Portland.
7 triples. The numbers off the chart. The accolades.
Right, 1-1 to Ohtani.
Where he picked up, well, magnificent.
He was the who's who in baseball.
1-1 pitch to Ohtani. Swing and a miss. A curveball from Kikuchi.
All the fans in the lower bowl at Camelback are on their feet with their cell phones out. Everybody trying to get that social media clip.
This game also being shown live in Japan. Kikuchi and
low and outside.
Ohtani went to the same high school. Kikuchi's 3 years. Ohtani
I did get the DM, Sheila. Thank you very much, girl.
Other when they were at Hanamaki Higashi High School and
Johnny in the house. Planet alignment. 7 planets can be seen in the night sky.
Sasaki Hiroshi there, who was an excellent coach or manager and really recognized some great talent. He sent a lot of players, like Kikuchi and, of course, Ohtani, straight to the pro ranks right out of high school.
I can use the...
That's hammered to left. This ball's heading back. This ball's gone.
Let's go!
Welcome to 2025, Shohei Ohtani, as the show continues to roll.
And bobblehead Ohtani. It's Chuck, ladies and gentlemen. He is Chuck. Ohtani goes yard, his first at-bat of the spring.
Well, there are enough cameras that are
Take that, football player that said you could do that. Travis Hunter.
It just sounds different.
It is different.
Mookie.
Wow. What a start.
Okay, we can go home now.
No, stay where you are. He's going to do it again.
And realize again, too, he's behind an account.
All the way to left field into the Dodger bullpen, y'all.
First at bat last spring, home run left field. First at bat this year, home run left field.
And he's got 3 home runs against Kikuchi in the regular season play, too. He's got really good numbers against him. And continued that here tonight. Mookie Betts.
Optic in the house. Oh, we'll be here shortly. I forgot that was your name, Kerm. When does he debut pitching? I don't know, Kerm. I don't know. I've heard.
Get as many reps at shortstop as he can.
I've heard March.
And it's a foot race now between Kikuchi and Betts.
Hey, Mookie is safe.
That's a base hit for Mookie Betts.
Extreme pull on the right side of the infield. Shannon Noel, the first baseman, was about 40 feet off the bag to begin with. You get a look at it, how far he was off. He fielded the ball actually close.
So it was fielded by the first baseman on a backhand. The pitcher was trying to get over there, and it was thrown over his head, isn't it?
The moment he left the batter's box.
Oh, let me refresh the screen, y'all. We're trying out... hopefully this works. We're trying out
just a note last year on
the CBS Sports site, y'all. I think it's nicer because it gives you the balls and the strikes at the top as well as the outs.
Which was second in Major League Baseball, but also
and if you need me to, I can scroll down.
Up until mid-June when he got hurt.
Oh, what did I miss? What did I miss?
Oh. I mean, first of all, you have to be extremely strong just to have the stance that he has. Holds the hands high,
sometime
out
in
away
April
from
or
his
May.
body. And the first thought a lot of pitchers may have is, hey, wait a minute. There's no way he can handle the ball inside.
I think you're asking for a bit there, man. If he's pitching, it's going to be tough for him to do that.
You've got to be tremendously strong to begin with.
It's going to be tough for him to do that.
But
what's up, OTC?
So aware of his body mechanics, Tim, all throughout the swing. It's remarkable.
Mookie at first base. Nobody out. 1-0 Dodgers.
Let me hide that.
First. Let's say Kikuchi, the left-hander, dealing now to Tommy Edman. There's a ground ball toward the middle. That's through for a base hit.
There we go. Base wrap.
The diving Kingery, rounding second. And
Mookie headed to third.
3 straight hits for the Dodgers.
We got runners on the corners.
Tommy Edman is really coming into this year.
Shot catcher in the house.
Still have question marks. What about second base position? What about center field position as far as that batter is concerned? And for Edman, just continues to impress. He was so important in coming on last year.
Oh, buddy Johnny is in the chat.
He was injured. Came over to the Dodgers, and what a role he played, in particular postseason.
So Tommy, a little base wrap.
Smith's first at bat.
Smitty, his first at bat of the spring.
Smith, an all-star the last 2 seasons. He looks at a breaking ball for a strike. Here's something on Will Smith you got to consider. What about his value to this ball club? Well, we look at last year. when he started a game, whether he was catching or as the DH, the team went 76-44. They won more than 63% of the games that he started, regardless of position.
I thought I was getting you guys on this.
They were 22-20, just a little bit above
view
500.
here. I thought I was
Smith
getting
also
you the
starts with his
batter.
arms way out away from his body, chokes up, but he'll bring them back into a hitting position as he starts his stride.
Takes low. 1-2 to Will.
Move this down.
If you're batting in the middle of the Dodger lineup, you go back to last year, figures it could be the same way this year. You're going to be hitting with a lot of runners on base.
Toss over to first. Well, things starting tonight much better than they did yesterday. Yesterday, the Dodgers played 9 innings over in Scottsdale against the Rockies. Couldn't get a run, and in the first 6 pitches of the ball game, they had one.
I know it's small, y'all, but most of you said you were on computers or TVs anyway.
Slap fouling out.
But you get the vast majority of both lineups here.
So tonight, evidently, they got sick and tired of being sick and tired yesterday.
Right.
The innings, all that stuff. So we're going to try this until we bring the 3D in for the game.
Max Muncy on deck, Will ready to go.
But here's who we got on base, y'all.
Strikes.
We got
runners at the
on
corners. And
first and
Kikuchi's
third.
pitch. Curveball.
And that's the defense we're facing.
Look to the back door.
Sarah Small in the house.
Come back, get the strike zone. No challenge on the ABS system by Will Smith.
Shiva Jones.
Max Muncy.
All right, so Smitty struck out. 1 away.
500 this spring.
1 away.
And he looks at a pitch right there. Played on the inside part of the plate.
One of the things that Takuchi did last year, and the Dodgers are well aware of it. They faced Takuchi on the 27th of April. He was banged around a little bit, gave up 4
Doing
runs.
good. Thank you, Miss Sarah.
But it's the changeup with Kikuchi. Unfortunately for the Angel left-hander, his percentage of strikes with that changeup was not that good. In fact, it was the lowest in baseball. Only 46% of his changeups were thrown in the strike zone.
That was just a little bigger, though.
0-2 pitch. One thing about Kikuchi, again, he was a very talented 18-year-old. High school baseball is such a big thing in Japan that these young prospects, they play not only all spring but all summer. And he had a chance. He was thinking about doing something and bypassing the NPB altogether and coming to the States as an 18-year-old, but he decided not to. He stayed in Japan instead. Once he pops it up to center, Betts tagging at third, he'll score. Sacrifice fly by Muncy, and it's 2-0.
There you go, a little sack fly, baby.
And Max Muncy does the job in that spot. You're trying to make sure you keep the ball off the ground, avoid the double play that would end the inning. And Muncy gets the Dodgers on the board.
It's me, Mario.
What's interesting about Kikuchi, though, as Kike Hernandez comes up, he was considering bypassing the NPB draft altogether. But it was a kid that he used to babysit that actually did it. And a funny story, the young man now who bypassed the NPB draft, he's playing at Stanford, Rintaro Sasaki. When he was 3 years old, Kikuchi used to babysit him. Small world, this baseball. One 1-0 to Kike. We've seen Kike play third, first, now center tonight.
2-away, y'all. 2-away.
It was a late sign. He was able to explore the free agent market. And, you know, players now, the teams understand. They're like, hey, go out and see what you can get.
And Tim, I think with Hernandez,
People are dropping the link to Twitch. I am not simulcasting to Twitch. There was a problem with it tonight for some reason.
Exceptionally solidified.
I'll try to get it fixed.
As far as who may be starting in either one of those positions.
Try to get it fixed. We had issues with power going out, and obviously the internet goes out when the power goes out. So
those positions. 2-1. Now it's 2-2. You just look at second base for
I wish I could make that just a little bit larger. That's what she said.
Chris Taylor can play there. Edmund
That's
can
what
play
she
there.
said,
Rojas
chat.
can play there.
Well, already Mookie Betts has started with 4 different second basemen this spring.
I don't think he can handle that. 125.
Full count. Edmund will run from first on this pitch. Shohei Ohtani lighting up this crowd on a 3-2 pitch with a leadoff home run this inning.
Yeah, it can't go that high.
Payoff coming to Kike. A little high, and they want a challenge. Kikuchi
We got our first challenge,
at the same
y'all.
time wanted the challenge.
Both the pitcher and the catcher.
Of today,
One at
anyway.
The top of the cap, making the appeal.
Left fielder, batting seventh, number 23.
Well, they asked for it, but
And they
we're not getting it. So Ron Washington will come out and talk. Now, there is a rule about the ABS challenge system, and we don't know if this happened or not. But the umpire does not have to grant it to you if he feels you had help from the dugout or from the stands. Now, both of them are asking for it.
Kikuchi started to go off the field.
The home plate umpire, Kellen Marin, said no. He just said, nope, you're not getting it.
Well, a new twist and turn.
So that's going to do it. Kikuchi's going to come out. Doesn't mean we won't see him come back in, but he's coming out. There's Shohei Ohtani.
they'll go to commercial showing Ohtani's blast to left field.
Training home run.
And we'll mute that audio while they're in commercial. Shout out to the 43 in the chat. Please hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new. I wonder if the Vikings re-signed Darnold. I hope not. I think the Angels had a good offseason, says Steven Richter. What's up, Richter? Oh, Nigel, we back, man. We back. Night baseball's better than day baseball. Facts. Sheila keeps dropping the link to the Discord as well, y'all. Join the Discord. The goal this year, y'all, is to bring viewers on stream, for like an inning at a time to talk about what's going on in the game. And the only way I can do that is if you're on the Discord and I can send you a message. I think that's confirmed, Co, that Shohei will bat leadoff. Every baseball fan in America thinking, you got to be kidding me. I knew, and I hit the like, says Mario. So pitching change here, y'all. Pitching change occurring as we speak at the old Camelback Ranch and Estates. Currently, the Dodgers with runners on first and second, as you see on the graphic there. Tommy and Enrique Hernandez on base. The defensive lineout, Kikuchi, will be replaced. He will be replaced. All righty, and they took my little graphic away. Meanie heads. I don't know if that switches back and forth or what. What happened here? Oh, I think what? I don't know what's going on, y'all. The last out was Hernandez, right? Oh, so they overturned it. They must have overturned it during the commercial break. They must have overturned it. So I wonder if they'll take that pitcher out still. We'll see, I guess. But it looks like the Angels are going to come up to bat here. Bro. Boda Winner, I thought Kelso was Dr. Kelso from Scrubs. I don't get the reference. Baseball's better than no baseball, says David Catalano. Oh, if anyone sees Peter Parker, I need to know if you see the famous Spider-Man. Bodo Winner, $20 Valhalla. Holla. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you so much. Go preseason, go. Thank you, Bodo. Thank you, Mr. Boto Winter. We're still in commercial, y'all. Longest commercial break ever. But thank you, Mr. Bodo Winner. You're the man, the gentleman, a scholar, an MVP, a VIP. If you guys are watching the game, tell me, because MLB TV is not showing it to me. Something has occurred here. I got a care package from Spider-Man, Mr. Peter Parker, with some baubles in it. All right, here we go.
Dustin May goes back
Thank
to
you,
work.
Bodo.
No, Shonowell, the first baseman, up. Pitch outside for a ball.
So we missed the entire explanation about what just occurred there, y'all, but I think we can figure it out.
Spring training games. He's only got 26 pitches. But, we'll see if he finishes in the bullpen or if Ron Washington holds him out for the night. But sometimes if you see a starter come in the first inning in a spring game, there's too much traffic on the bases, throwing a lot of pitches, a manager might come out and get him and then restart him in the next inning. We'll see if that happens or not.
Well, it's a nice thing to happen because you can run your guy back out there and have a fresh start.
Well, base is empty instead of having to pitch from the stretch with a lot of guys on. 2-1, swing and a miss, and it's 2-2.
And early in the spring, you don't want to put a high pitch level on a pitcher's arm. Just in one inning. If you spread it out, if it's going to be 50 pitches or whatever it may be, okay, over two innings, a little different
I'm back, Richter.
2-ball, 2-strike pitch to Shonowell.
Ruben Alvarez in the house.
Full count. Did you get
Gentleman
the other
and
news
a
today,
scholar.
Mo?
Hey, I already shook Ohtani today, bro.
Pitching plan.
Mr. Alvarez.
Oh, there's a lot of news around.
Lots of news. Every day there's always news.
I already shook the
Some
Ohtani.
interesting news we'll tell you about.
Home run, first at
Payoff
bat.
pitch to Shonowell. And that is fouled back. Dave Roberts this afternoon saying that on Tuesday night, that's the next time we'll convene for a night game here at Camelback Ranch. The Cincinnati Reds will come over from Goodyear. Yoshinobu Yamamoto will start that game. They're hoping to get him 4 innings, but coming in right after him will be Roki Sasaki. And he will make his Cactus League debut. Good-looking pitch right there, but called a ball. And Shonowell goes down to first. So Sasaki's going to come in a piggyback situation on Tuesday night, and they expect multiple innings out of him. It'll be our first chance on television to show you Roki Sasaki pitching in a game.
Went catching dogs all day long. Made
So circle Tuesday night.
I saw a girl right after the power went out.
There's Yohan Moncada.
Walking 8 dogs, at least 8 different dogs
Red Sox
at once.
He had actually debuted in the big leagues
Right down the
with
street.
the Red Sox in a series in Oakland back in 2016 or 17.
Little dogs, but 8 of them.
And then was part of the trade along with Michael Kopech.
My dog from
To the
across
White
the
Sox
street,
for
old
Chris
Bud,
Sam.
moved away, y'all. He's gone.
And now his time with the White Sox up. Moncada here with the Angels takes a strike.
Did Homer
his
Simpson
first
have a
big league
spider
hit.
pig?
Against Oakland was a triple down the left field corner of the Coliseum. Which were used to get all your triples when you played there, right, Mo?
Huh.
Where did you get your triples at the Coliseum?
Rather symmetrical outfield. So if you're going to hit it, might be the opposite way. If you can hit to the power alleys, down the line.
2-2.
Kind of strong, but just 12 games of the White Sox. Adductor issues.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
He's
What if
had
numbers?
really 3 years of inconsistent play because of injuries.
Tonight, the left side of the Angel infield.
I guess so. An
If you
Octo
closed
dog
your eyes
walker.
and just heard the names, you'd be thinking about the White Sox.
She was
The
a
guy on
very
deck is the
very
shortstop.
skinny
It's Tim
girl with
Anderson.
very short shorts.
For years was the regular shortstop, and now Kellen Marin just warned Dustin May, let the batter get alert to you. That's what that means when the umpires take 2 fingers and point to their eyes. 2-2 pitch. Full count, 3-2.
All right, who is our person to pick on behind home plate tonight, y'all? Who is our person? to report on behind home plate tonight.
3 balls, 2 strikes, full count to Yohan Moncada. Chopper down to first. It's a foul ball off his foot.
A ball.
Well, the fronters are going with Will Smith back behind the plate. Don't watch how much he's been throwing, but one of the areas the Dodgers
have been on for 40 years. That's insane.
That's the stolen bases already this spring.
Makes sense though.
First 8 games.
I've watched it maybe twice.
Stolen bases. Who threw out the most base stealers last year in baseball? Well, he's behind the plate for the Dodgers right now, Will Smith.
Pretty close, but called the ball.
Walked him. So 2 walks for May here in the second.
To wrap that up on the stolen bases. Talk about him.
Still no outs.
In 22, Will Smith threw out 10.
We watched a new series last night on Netflix.
Threw out 19. What about last year?
It was a Western.
Total of base runners caught stealing.
And I can't remember the name of it.
32.
But it was America.
Will locked up.
I don't know. Unbelievably well done, and very disturbing.
Now here's Anderson with 2 on and nobody out.
We watched the whole thing.
A bouncer to third. Muncy drops it. He'll take the only out available, possibly.
Safe at
He
first.
doesn't get it.
Everybody's safe.
It out.
Looked like he really tried to get it out of the glove and throw it before he had full possession. Trying to think.
You don't see any Angels jerseys?
You got fast runner at home plate. Really an easy hop.
There are some out in the outfield I just saw.
Field the ball, throws the first, too late. And for the Angels,
come on, Muncy.
Now with bases loaded and nobody out.
Have you guys seen Dodger Stadium the last couple days?
And the tying run is in scoring position.
They've got the new facilities down the foul territory lines covered, and they are installing turf in the infield. Is the last I saw. The turf is being put down in the infield,
is equipped with every facet,
and I imagine the outfield is coming up this week or next week. So they're going to have about 4 weeks to get that to root.
Strike call. Adele, first round,
America Primeval. Exactly, Richter. Yeah, that was
down
it.
The road about, depending on the time of day, maybe an hour and 37 minutes.
That's me, That's me, bro.
Pops this one fouling out of play.
The ball went one way on that swing, and the bat.
I know we were debating how you said primeval, though, or what that word was.
Over to the west side of Phoenix to Glendale, to Goodyear yesterday.
It was the same to get back to
Glendale. My man damn near gets scalped in the beginning, walks around, bleeds the entire series.
He can throw very well.
And then kills his old lady.
Games last year, did hit
30
home runs.
25
that was
years
probably
old.
Shouldn't have said that.
Set a ball inside.
But with Odell, when
he doesn't
came
really.
Up to him,
I was kidding.
Was
I was
about
kidding.
Stardom. I mean, it just really the ability is off the charts.
Come on now,
he did
Andrew.
not hit right-handers well at all. Below 200 a season ago.
It's another one about the move out west, Summer old, but the battles that ensued. This one was for the Utah territory, and it had to do with the Mormons, the U.S. government, and the indigenous people in the area.
Ground ball wide to third. Eric Young Sr. let that one go by.
Yeah, so I apologize, y'all, for spoiling that. But, man, he bled for the whole thing, y'all.
Dustin May struck out 2 in the first, had an 11-pitch inning, faced just 3 hitters. It's been a different tale here in the second. 21 so far in the second, still nobody out. The bases are loaded. And Joe Adele facing Dustin May here.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Heading back to the wall. This ball is gone. A
grand salami
for Joe Adele. 4-0 Angels.
4-2.
I mentioned he's big, he's strong.
4-2 announcer guy.
He has some ability. And the Angels are hoping it just really clicks for an entire season. But the 20 home runs in 130 games last year. And for Dustin May, doubtful he would have had the double play on the ball hit down.
A 0.0% chance of actually watching it. Oh, you
and
should,
a 2-2
Bodo. It's really
pitch.
good, bro.
Well, that's a heavy workload.
It's really
Pretty good
good.
pitch to hit. And Adele really whacked it.
And that's going to do it for May. Dave Roberts.
All right, so
coming out to get him.
May's day is done. He had a good first. The second, not so
Dustin
good.
May out of the ball game off the bat of Joe
Not so
Adele.
good. Right when I said he had won the number 5 starter position, he blew it. He went right out there and blew it, y'all. Yep, Japan. Japan is the opening series, y'all. Those are 3 o'clock starts my time, y'all. 3 o'clock starts. Plus, there's 2 exhibition games the 2 days prior. I'll probably stream all 4 of those. If I can. Obviously, if I can see them all. But, yeah, it's going to be weird. I refuse to pay for Netflix. We might be able to arrange a password exchange, Mr. Obe. Perhaps. Maybe talk about that. Oh, shit. I think so. I think Netflix is doing a Dodgers documentary. I believe so. All right, 40 in the house. We got 34 likes. This will be the last stream of February, y'all. Last stream of February. We didn't exactly crank it out this month like we did last month, y'all. We set records last month. This month, I think we set records, but the wrong way. You're going to the wrong way. All right, back to it.
I think I said, what did I say, 4-2. So, Nelson Rada.
All right, ground out to first.
Kind of a strange inning for Dustin May. He got ahead of 3 of the 4 hitters. And this is the second inning with 2 strikes.
It's up at the top.
But
I
3
know
of
it's
those
hard to
4
see,
reached
Bodo, but
base.
it's the top of the
Couple
second.
of walks and the grand
Top
slam.
of the second.
Carter Kieboom, the former Washington National. He's the designated hitter tonight. And so 1 inning plus 4 hitters for Dustin May. 4 runs on just 1 hit. Two-0 pitch to Kieboom. Right by him, swing and a miss.
Kieboom, former number 1 pick by the Nationals some time ago, 2016. So been around for a while.
And Little gets it by him. Foul tip.
And some high cheese.
Yeah, Jack Little, a Vegas guy from a very good baseball program at Bishop Gorman High School, was an absolute star pitcher in high school in the Vegas area. Went to Stanford.
You know which way we're going.
Pretty good pitcher at Stanford.
Planes,
Fifth
trains, and
rounder by the
automobiles,
Dodgers.
Bodo.
This one fouled off to the right. He split his time in the minors last year between AA Tulsa and AAA Oklahoma City.
Stephen Richter says
Smith
American
is
Primeval
tossing
was
that
done
ball
by the
back
same
to
guys that did The
Lou.
Revenant with Leo
Lou just nodded. He
DiCaprio
said he really
and
liked
Thomas
the
Hardy.
location of that pitch
That's
he
the one
threw.
with the bear?
Strike 3 call, got him.
Like that
Take a
one,
seat
too.
over there. You just got struck
good
out by Little. Or a lot.
A Little with the punch out.
Two-way. Two-way.
Two down here, Scott Kingery. Kingery saw 1 pitch and hit a soft liner to Mookie Betts to start the ball game.
It was, Hope. It was. It was, man.
With a day game tomorrow.
It's one of my favorite comedies of all time, Bodo.
Giants tomorrow.
That's literally one of my
Sunday
favorite
here
comedies of
against
all
the White
time.
Sox.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Actually, they've got a split squad. Half the crew will be heading down to Mesa to take on the A's. But we'll be here to see the game against the White Sox. Tyler Glasnow will pitch
They had
down on
relations.
Sunday.
They had
Tomorrow, Matt
relations,
Sauer's gonna get a start
perhaps.
in the bullpen.
It is alleged that they had relations.
4-2 Angels.
All right, it's
Top
dark
of the
outside right now, y'all. Are we supposed to be able to see 7 planets?
And Ohtani is going to hit third in the bottom of the second.
Let me see if I can find my compass app on my phone.
That gives you something
So
to
I
look forward to.
look
So
the
you're
right
saying
direction.
if anyone's going to get a beverage, this would be the good time to do that.
As soon as Little gets this guy out, run and do that. Little a non-roster invite this year.
I don't have it up there all the time. So here we go. There's my compass.
This is his second
We're
Cactus
all
League
using the
appearance.
app.
2-2 to
Done.
Kingery. We'll go full.
And after Little gets us out, we're going to go look. I think it's to the southwest.
Yeah, tomorrow's a
So
big
it's
day.
right towards the mountain range.
1st of March means no more February baseball. Get into March, and that's when the season begins on the 18th in Tokyo. So Little complies and picks
All right,
up his
so he
second
gets him out.
strikeout. We go to the bottom of the second.
I'm going to mute the audio. Put on some audio. And I'll be right back, y'all. We're going to go look and see if we see some planets.
In the bottom of the first inning, so he'll just start with a clean slate here. He'll face
I'm back, y'all.
Miguel Rojas, Andy Pages, and Shohei Ohtani.
Okay, so we counted
Rojas at first base
4.
again tonight. Strike one.
There's still some light out there. But
He's
if
having a good
I
spring.
counted 4 what looked like stars,
Doing a really good
so
job
I'm not
going
seeing
the other
like
way with the baseball.
planets,
Hitting a lot of balls to right field. This time he pulls it foul.
but I counted 4
He's been
different
playing all over the place. Started
rather
short,
bright stars
first.
in different areas.
Well, that's the challenge for Dave Roberts, is to get guys at bats, and sometimes he's going to have to do it by putting them at different positions.
Yeah, it's 7. It's supposed to be 7 of them
Strikes
lined
out,
up.
one away.
And one of them is supposed to be us somehow. I don't know how that works. But
Kikuchi to face Andy Pages.
But I counted 4 that looked like very bright stars.
There's 2 hits left the yard. Talked to Andy briefly yesterday. Said he's feeling great. So he feels absolutely terrific.
What's up, Yankee Kyle?
And Andy competing for the center field job, in spite of the fact he had 116 games.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you need a telescope to see Uranus.
Last year, it's still not a lock for him that he'll be in center field. Playing right field here tonight.
Why I oughta? Why I oughta?
One out, base is empty, and a 1-1 pitch from Yusei Kikuchi.
For younger players, understanding.
Just look down.
Johnny waiting on deck, and people are getting their cameras ready again. What for Pages realizing is that, look, getting the big leagues is not the end of the journey.
Breaking ball for a strike.
Now's when the hard work really starts. If you thought,
all right, so I'm going to go out the next half inning and check again.
It's even harder work
with my handy dandy compass
for any period of time.
2-2. Strike 3 call.
Ooh, Pages strikes out for the second out.
And here comes Ohtani for the second time. First inning. Bang.
Yeah, these weren't twinkling. Abel Barraza in the house. Hello.
To the opposite field. See Chico Herrera, bullpen catcher out there, tracking that ball down. What does he do for an encore?
Oh, here we go. Here comes Ohtani, yo.
Kikuchi, breaking ball inside.
The TV telecast hasn't said nothing about the planets. I'm sure they can see them up there.
They played against each other. The first time they suited up together was in the 2021 All-Star game.
Camelback Ranch is in a very large, wide open area. A lot of farmland and airport around it.
1 ball and 1 strike to Ohtani. He hits a pop-up a mile high. Tim Anderson trying to pull it out of the night sky. I'm not sure he saw it at first. Now he's got it.
And he pops out.
Came down. And the Dodgers retired in order in the second.
All right, gonna go look again. Gonna go look-see again. Apparently AI Valhalla isn't up on this setup yet. I really gotta get my shit together. All right. I actually do have some binoculars somewhere. I'll be right back. Settle for a boring burger again. Along with Rick Monday, Tim Never. I count 6 out there now, but a couple of them are twinkling.
Angels with the lead. Nick Frasso,
and a couple of them are straight up.
Shoulder surgery. Delivers a strike. 2023, he was 4-6, 25 starts in AA and AAA combined. And Frasso's
It's
a guy
crystal
the Dodgers
clear
are
here right
excited
now,
about
y'all.
coming back. Provides a really big arm.
And if you're a hitter, you're looking at a lot of arms
There's
and
one.
legs in
So
that
I'm facing
delivery.
this way. There's one like in this direction that is
He was a
especially
basketball
bright.
player too in high school as well as baseball.
It looks
Palos
like
Verdes,
3 or 4
Peninsula
lights
High School,
together,
Rancho
actually.
Palos Verdes. Wanted to play hoops in college, but he was too good of a pitcher. And Loyola
Struck him
Marymount
out.
got him to go
Frasso,
there
take
to
a seat
play
over
baseball.
there.
He
You
strikes
just
out
got
the first
struck
man
out by
he faces.
Frasso.
Good way to start this off right here. Big, tall, lean drink of water. Really throws across his body. His stride is not towards home plate. It's really towards the on-deck circle.
He delivers high to Taylor Ward.
And I just wonder from a right-handed batter standpoint if that hides the ball from the hitter a little bit better and not picking it up. Because that is not a direct step towards home plate.
His fastball, he's occasionally been clocked in triple digits. He can really bring it up there.
Oh, the minor league career, he averaged just over 11 strikeouts. You see this, I mean, he's really striding towards the Dodgers on deck circle. So he's throwing around his body.
3-1.
Frasso,
Oh, they said something about
191
right
strikeouts,
after sunset,
152
Sheila.
innings at the
Right
minor
after
league
sunset.
How would
But
you
it's
describe
weird.
it?
I
Would you
don't
describe
see
that
any
kinda like a
like
crossfire?
Yeah.
usually in our
it's
backyard
around the body. And I would think for a
at
left-handed
night you
hitter,
can see hundreds of
are you
stars in the
picking release
sky.
point up
But these
as
are
early as you would like to either.
these are like on their
How
own. You know what I
deceptive
mean?
can that
They
delivery
just
be to
don't
a
seem.
hitter?
They seem different.
If you're on the left side.
Very, because I mean, again, you've got a lot of arms and legs in that delivery.
That might be Venus that I'm looking at, Bodo. It's
Oh,
like
Sean
right.
Well, the first baseman. 1 out and 1 on.
That
A 4-2
direction.
Angel lead in the third. Frasso's pitch.
And it's probably the lowest one as well.
Here is a guy you will list as a fastball hitter.
Frasso's
And
going to be
Ward. Why do I
rotating
say
in the
that? Well, he was
rotation this
sixth in
year.
Major League Baseball in OPS. That's on the fastball.
Frasso gets ahead of Shonowell.
Yeah, I imagine it hadn't got dark enough. It's pitch black out there already, y'all.
We were hoping to see him last year, but the shoulder surgery bumped him out of
I
spring
got giant
training, so
trees
certainly
blocking
he
me,
had to
says
sit
Joseph.
out the whole year to recuperate.
So they're doing a
Heard a lot of
pan
good
in
things
a
about
pan
him
of
after
a
his 2023
Camelback field,
season.
y'all.
0-2 pitch snapped inside for a ball.
I'm thinking at Camelback, what we're looking for is behind home.
Yeah, there's so many different kinds of deliveries that
Maybe
pitchers
towards first
have and
base.
hitters have to tangle with. This is a little bit different one. There's a ground ball towards
Ground
second.
ball.
Edman
Let's
flips
get
to
two,
first, one
baby.
on to first, and
Dropped it.
Clanks off the glove of Rojas.
Rojas
They did
drops
get the
it.
out in the middle.
That was nicely done between Edman and Betts. Betts was really to the right field side of the bag. Had to go back to second base to retrieve the ball.
What the hell
Watch
time they bring
Smokey,
your
see, he
mail,
was going
bro?
after the ball to begin with, comes back to the bag. And you're not going to see the ball
It's
go
an
off the
invasion
glove
fleet
of
from
Miguel
Mars. The
Rojas
Martians
and him
decided
not
to get
hold
to
on
Elon
it
before
very
Elon got to
often
them.
at all. He just he whiffed it.
Maybe. Possibility.
Yohan Moncada with 2 down and a man aboard facing Frasso.
You know, that's part of that rule book too, where the rule book says you cannot anticipate a double play. On that one, you'd have to disagree.
Right? Can't assume the double play when you're
Well, according to the rule book.
according to the rule book.
Yeah. Reality, yes, you assume it. But a nifty little play by Mookie Betts, who thought initially that he had an opportunity to go get the baseball, then had to come back to the bag. And still made a
Exactly.
strong
Isn't this
throw.
how we
But
started out
quickly did
last
he
year,
get it out
Obe?
of his glove? He made a great exchange, really fast.
Isn't this how we
Stepped on the
started out
bag and
last
threw it in
year?
the same motion.
Everything's going wrong. Shit's going
And
through
these are the little
gloves.
things that obviously people will be watching about Betts as he converts fully to shortstop. He's played a lot of shortstop in his career as a minor leaguer. But he was with the Red Sox organization when they were in Single A, and they decided at that point.
That lady with the white top, she's just happy, y'all. She's just totally content. She's got her Modelo. She's chillaxing.
They're a so-called expert.
She's chillaxing.
Mookie Betts has come out and said, look, I want to prove them wrong.
Foul tip for a strike.
He does say, dude, you're going to share some of those
she's an all-star.
Those chips with me, though, dog.
Go to shortstop, though.
Because I ain't no cheap date.
Is that a mistake? And Mookie Betts is determined to, not he's trying to prove anything to others, but
no doubt. It worked last year, huh, buddy?
Payoff pitch, runner goes. That's ball 4.
Oh, man, quit walking these fools.
Aboard. 2 on and 2 out. Second walk of the inning issued by Frasso. Well, you know, talking about Betts a little bit more in the infield. When he was with Boston and came up to the major leagues, one of the things that he did regularly early in the afternoon, you go to the ballpark at 2:30 in the afternoon, you'd see him taking ground balls at shortstop, at third base, sometimes second base. He took ground balls all the time.
Oh, now a pass ball.
Move up. So
runners to second and third.
And Moncada over to second.
Wild pitch.
And at the time, his manager was John Farrell before Alex Cora was the manager in Boston. And John would tell me that the reason Mookie would do that is to just kind of stay engaged in the game. But, you know, Mookie's like, look, I want to throw from different parts on the field. I want to, you know, it's kind of like a workout in a way, too. But it just showed his athleticism, and he did it quite often. And when he came over here to the Dodgers, same thing. When he was starting out as a right fielder all the time, when he was fully an outfielder when he first got here, he'd take ground balls at short.
Kind of.
It's really been important
kind of,
for
Bodo.
outfielders. Hey, go take some ground balls.
Kind of. I can't believe you cracked the code already, Bodo.
Hand-eye coordination and fielding some ground balls.
1-1 to Tim Anderson, fouled away. Now 1-2.
So Anderson had a big year. 2022 hit .301. He was an all-star. Kind of disappeared in 23, hit .245.
This is Tim Anderson, right? Weren't we supposed to pick him up like a million times last year?
Career low.
Or wrong one.
How many times did his name
It's like he came over from the Marlins.
In supposed trades with the Dodgers. A lot.
Look, Rick Monday listening to this telecast, y'all. He's listening to my stream. Stealing my shit.
Being bounced around, not just with the Dodgers, but other teams as well. This one's sliced to right. And right.
Line drive, right field. You're out, fool.
Frasso walks couple, but they both get stranded. 4-2 Angels.
4-2 Angels in the lead. Well, she did have a Modelo, bro. Tall boy. $17.75 can be yours at Camelback Ranch, Arizona. Only rich folks can get drunk at ball games now, y'all. Only rich folks. Or people with good credit. All right, 34 likes, a little over 740 views. All right, current subscriber count, y'all. Current subscriber count. And I don't think we're getting any new eyes on these streams, obviously. I don't think we're getting any new eyes as of late. But current subscriber count, 22,340 on the button. And the members, we got a problem on the member alert. Members are down to 84 V homies now. The few, the proud, the V homies. Exactly, Bodo. Exactly. Almost ready for some Lakers basketball, says Anthony DeSerna. Yep, 45 likes. 45 likes. All right, here we go. Mookie at the plate, y'all.
Coming up, check them
Mookie,
out, Dodgers.com
do the right thing.
promotions. Betts leads off. Bottom of the third inning. Angels with a 4-2 lead. Kikuchi sends one home, and Betts sends one up in the air.
Kikuchi guy's
field,
out there
shallow
again,
near
y'all.
the line. Over there is Rada.
Betts flies out to right.
But well, you might want to put a tent over that circus out there.
Someone cue up the Calliope music. Okay.
There we go.
Speaking of music, Camelback Ranch Glendale has a little bit of a Dodger Stadium sound to it. Dodger Stadium organist Dieter Rule is here for the weekend.
There he is.
Wow, look at old Dieter at the back.
Dieter came in to visit with us before the game. Always great to talk to Dieter.
He's excited about the season, as we all are.
He is. Went to a couple of LA Kings games to hear him as well. He does the Kings in the winter. And it's very, very good to hear him there, too. He's the best at it. Tommy Edman, a 1-1 count.
Oh, got you, Bodo.
Switch hitter batting right-handed against the lefty.
So you have
Yusei Kikuchi.
16 memberships, Bodo. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that you have
Started
16
with the
memberships.
Mariners, some time with the Blue Jays, and now here with the Angels.
I watched Kikuchi when he took the mound here to warm up. He's very exact. In fact, he got in
San Diego is playing Seattle tonight. That is the free game of the day on MLB TV.
You know exactly where he
So if you got a hankering to watch the Padres, you can do it.
Delivering the ball with the stride.
Let's go to MLBTV.com.
Missing inside, but not by much. Good take by Tommy Edman. Full count, 3-2.
And Kikuchi is the one that's giving his catcher the signs.
Payoff pitch.
Bouncer.
On the ground to third. And Moncada throws a little high, but Shonowell bails him out.
Kikuchi has the electronic device on the thumb side, outside of the glove. You'll see him touch it. There he goes.
That's interesting.
There he goes. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then he marks it off. Okay,
nice
that's where
jeans,
he
lady.
expects his
Nice
foot to
jeans.
come down every time. Some great camera work being able to catch it.
Ready.
Well, there's a science to pitching, and it's called repeatability.
Smitty 0 for 1 on his return to the lineup.
Pitch high to Will Smith. That's why you hear so much about mechanics.
Second at bat of the spring.
That's what pitchers search for. There's that repeatability to do it over and over and over again for a multitude of reasons. One is health. Another is just to, maintain consistency. When they find something that works, they want to repeat it.
Yeah, well, if the stride's not the same, the delivery's not going to be the same, the release point will not be the same, and the ball will not come out of the hand the same.
Kike Hernandez and Mookie Betts talking about baseball. 1-1. On the ground to right side, Shonowell. Underhand toss. Kikuchi gets their way ahead of Smith.
This time they cover the base just fine.
In the bottom of the third, we head to the fourth inning at Camelback Ranch.
We're going to the fourth, and I'm running out. Running out to see some planets. right, now I see like at least 12 of them.
And right there, Joe Adele will lead off here in the fourth inning. Bases juiced. And he cranks one out to left center field for a grand slam in the second inning. And that was the only
appreciate
hit
it, Bodo.
by Dustin May.
Bodo, members up.
Joe Jakes will take over.
Oops. Wow, my mic was way down.
Spent time in the big leagues with the Red Sox and the Diamondbacks.
My mic was all the way
The
down.
left-hander set to go against Joe Adele. First ball swinging.
Adele.
Right center, Andy Pages calling. And there's one out.
I noticed something.
Pages
about,
calls
Jakes.
off
He's a little
Hernandez
bit
in
different.
front
We
of the
see a lot
Twin
pitchers
Peaks
that will
sign.
Go ahead and put in the split finger fastball grip. Well, Jakes puts in the spike curveball, and by that, the index finger, the fingernail, will be into the baseball. You see it right there. So he loads up the spike curveball ahead of time.
Nelson Rada, the right fielder, fouls it away. Well, Jakes made his major league debut. Boston called him up. And, of course, he was a New Jersey guy, New York, New Jersey guy. Grew up a Yankee fan. And when he first got called up, he joined the Red Sox at Yankee Stadium. I mean, you talk about a guy who grew up in the shadow of the Bronx. And then maybe gets to make his major league debut at Yankee Stadium. That's a really big deal for Jakes. But it was a surreal night for him, as he described it.
Well, if you're the Red Sox and you make your debut against the Yankees at Yankee Stadium, you can soak in all the warm love you're going to get. It's opposing player.
They welcome you with open arms.
Oh.
Arms wide open.
0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Tied him up inside. Good pitch. Good changeup, and Rada had no chance at it.
Just look at the flight of the baseball. I mean, this one, yeah, a lot of movement coming in off the plate.
All right, so I've done my planet watching, y'all. I've done my planet watching. I kind of doubt I'll be around for the next go-around of this.
First ball swinging, hits it down the right field line, foul ground.
I think it said like 23-54.
Comes back into fair territory.
Pages recovers.
And he made the catch. Wow.
And there's no wind, but that's the second time we've seen a right fielder. Well, Calliope music.
Yeah, he's already over in foul ground. That ball came back. A lot of spin on it. Andy Pages hangs with it.
All right, so the quick inning for the Dodgers there on defense. But we're down by 2. We need some runs, y'all. We need some runs. Boom, 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 boom. Man, Max's setup is looking nice, y'all. Max's setup is looking nice. I like it. I think he's on OBS tonight. I think he's on the old OBS tonight. Boom, 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 boom. But Dodgers down 4-2, y'all. 4-2-2. And the chat gets really quiet on me. Chat gets really quiet. Really quiet. So yesterday, chat, I turned on the old PlayStation for the first time in, well over a year. Well over a year. Reactivated my PlayStation Plus membership so I can go online. And I purchased MLB The Show 2025. That game will release on the 13th of March. So I don't think I'm going to transmit gameplay for that here onto this channel. I think all of that will take place over on the Twitchter, which I am trying to learn about all over again. It's been 2 years, really, since I've done anything heavy over there. and we're trying to figure it out. But looking forward to that.
For the Angels, 2-3-1 for the
I haven't
Dodgers.
played a MLB game or a baseball game on the computer since in television.
Camelback Ranch, big crowd on hand. Here's Darren McDaniels.
For those, most of you don't know what that is. Theo Samuel, never fear, I'm here to kick the Dodgers in the butt.
Muncy.
That's 320 years from now. You'll not only be 400, maybe your consciousness will be uploaded into the internet. I think that's already happening.
And the pitch. That's in there for a strike.
Good breaking ball right there.
I think that has already happened.
McDaniels
But I did a couple streams this morning, Call of
Rancho
Duty,
Cucamonga,
all by
Great
my
Lakes,
lonesome over there.
and Tulsa. So 3 levels of the Dodgers minor league system. It's ahead of Muncy 1 and 2.
But apparently this MLB The Show is just like Madden as far as you get packs and build a team with the cards that you collect.
He was originally drafted by the
So looking
Marlins.
forward to that.
And Muncy, a little check swing roller back to him. A spin and a throw, and Muncy is out, 1 down.
The Dodgers started off in fine fashion. Leadoff home run by Ohtani in the first, and an infield single by Batts, a single by Tommy Edmonds. So they started out 3 hits and 3 at-bats, and since that time 0 for 9.
I'm thinking there could be games this year where instead of having a watch party stream on YouTube, I'll play the game and comment on the game that's playing while I'm playing the game.
First time up, he swings and
Ooh, crushed it. Corner, baby, off the fence. Run, underlay, yeehaw.
With a 1-out stand-up double.
Double, baby.
Didn't waste any time either.
Oh, you saw me, Theo. But you don't even say hi.
First pitch.
He really stung this baseball. 113.3 miles per hour.
So the game cost $100 for the game because I got the big doozy.
That's really getting around on it.
I got the big doozy. I got the $100 version of the game, and I got a lot of packs with it. But you're right, the packs do cost. I did get 2 drops from another stream though, so I got 2 bonus drops for watching the developers of the game
110 miles per hour or better.
teach you how to trade players.
You get it up over 110 coming off the bat, you know you really barreled it up.
It'll be fun. I'll be opening those in the first one, the first stream, maybe the second.
These are the players who have had the most number of hits.
Oh, I was already done.
Per hour off the bat or more. Shohei Ohtani, 115 of them. He leads the pack.
Yeah, Thor went to the groomers today, y'all.
104.
Thor went to the groomers. His scarf this time is a green screen green scarf. So if I were to get him on screen somehow, he would look like he had no neck.
Balls in play 110 miles an hour or more.
He would be a dog body,
or more.
no neck, and a head.
Kike Hernandez getting one at 113 right there.
But it's the perfect green screen color. I wish I could get that fabric because that would be a lot better than what I've got hanging up behind me.
How hard it is to do that.
This is like a felt, a paper, I guess.
Bat speed you can improve it a little bit by the path you're taking, but it's just extraordinary.
Oh, no, he loves the groomer.
The bat speed of Ohtani. And again, I've said this.
He loves going to the groomer.
There's a difference between bat speed and swinging.
He starts howling about halfway there. I open the door. He runs right up to the door. When I open it, he runs in, puts his paws up on the counter until they open the half door.
I think from a hitter standpoint, you have to.
And then he runs right in there.
Can you generate hand speed?
And then we do it all again when I go pick him up. I hear the howling about the time my front tire hits the end of the parking space. He starts howling. I don't know how he knows.
You don't want a long swing, though.
And they let him out. I've already got the door open, and he runs right into whatever vehicle I'm picking him up in.
Tim Anderson out of position. Now gets back. And Conforto fouls it back.
One time, somebody showed up when I was inside picking him up, and I opened the door to let him out because Thor will not run into the street, y'all. He will not run into the street. And he jumped up into somebody else's car.
Really, the farther out in front, you have to hit the ball.
Conforto in the air to left.
Fly ball left field out.
And there are 2 men out.
It's the vet that he hates.
Points for Freddie Freeman.
Yeah, it's the vet. But he'll run in there too.
Today was the day that he worked on
Thor is always in a hurry to get where he's going, y'all. He's always in a hurry to get where he's going. And then he's always in a hurry to get back home.
And he's quick enough to turn on the ball inside. But letting the ball come in, he doesn't have to generate a lot of the bat speed initially. Let the ball come in deeper, drive it to left center.
Strike one to Rojas. And speaking of Freddie, by the way, expecting to see him in the lineup tomorrow afternoon against the Giants.
All right, so Freddie's going to play tomorrow at first. I won't stream that game.
Saw a number on Rojas that I had to look at.
I really don't know what I'm doing. I think I have
Miguel Rojas. Now stop and think.
Cup
You're swinging
qualifying schedule tomorrow. I don't know.
Miles an hour as you look at Ohtani waiting his
and
turn.
then the Cup race on Sunday.
Miguel Rojas
the only
missed on just
definite.
5% of his swings on fastballs.
There we go. Base hit left field. Hernandez rounds third, heads for home. They cut it off.
Miguel Rojas, 2 out.
Let's go, baby.
Overall, Miguel Rojas made very good contact as well. Really over the last 3 years in particular. You start to analyze some numbers.
You cleaning your house tonight, Miss
This
Shelby?
was not the fastball. It was a breaking ball that was down in the strike zone. And Rojas picks up the run.
That's his skill. That's his skill of eating
Good things.
and
Rojas
being in a
with the
rush
base hit. The
to
other
get
part,
wherever
too,
he's
is
going.
Andy Paz, the on-deck hitter. Well, he was at home plate.
And sleeping,
help out.
taking a nap.
KK Hernandez, as he came to home plate, let him know, hey, is there going to be a play at the plate or not?
Want to know to Paez, he struck out his first time up, but last season he raked against left-handed pitching. 357, and he hammers one down to third,
line
right
drive
into
to
the
third.
Moncada.
Line drive to third on that
in the
one.
National League. Rojas gets a run in. It's a one-run ball game in Glendale.
All right, so Dodgers 3 runs on 5 hits. 3 runs on the fiver. Subscribe if you're new, y'all. Subscribe if you're new. Had no idea why it wouldn't let me stream to Twitch tonight. No idea. But I was obviously late. The power went out at 5:45. So like just before I was supposed to click the go live button, the power went out. And then it takes the internet usually about 5 minutes to reboot. And then we got it all back up and ready to go live, and it dropped again. And I still can't get my laptop to hook up to it, so I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what's going on there either. But the first time it went out, when the internet went out and the house power went out, there was an audible boom, rather loud. It sounded like off in the distance, but a rather audible boom. We do have some smaller fires in the Arizona and on the Mexico side as well that are going on right now that are making our air quality quite yick. But it's that time of year. That time of year. Starting to see the gardeners show up to hack everything down to ground level. All right, back to Camelback Ranch.
Sportsnet LA is brought to you by your Southern California Toyota dealers. Jackson Ferris, the left-hander.
You imagine these YouTubers trying to do all this shit on a dial-up like we used to have to
Facing
back in the day.
Kingery. Good to see
Yeah,
Ferris.
sure.
I'm looking forward to seeing him pitch this spring. This is his first Cactus League appearance for the Dodgers, and he whips it right past Kingery for strike 2.
I just be typing messages in the chat in MS-DOS.
In the deal with the Cubs.
Jackson Ferris is the pitcher. Enter. Green. It'd be green with a black background.
Probably tomorrow with Zaire.
Yeah, no shit, Moto.
And the pitch up high. But Jackson Ferris, very good numbers last year in the minor leagues. And some pretty high expectations out of him. Now, he pitched in high school at one of the elite programs in the state of Florida, IMG Academy of Bradenton. And when he was there, a former major league manager was the director of baseball. Head coach, basically. Swing and a miss, and he strikes out. His first
I like that guy's Dodger jacket above, right behind home there, that right section near the top of the first bowl. I like his Dodger jacket. I saw they're reselling those this year.
And he gets the strikeout.
The ones from like the 80s with the blue satin. COO wants one. I'm thinking about getting us both one.
Inside, yeah, that manager was in the ballpark here the other day. As a matter of fact, what reminded
really
me
nice,
of
but I so rarely wear a jacket.
The Pirates and was the bench coach for the Orioles under Buck Showalter.
So rarely.
Had a home in Bradenton, so he went back home when he wasn't working for Baltimore anymore, and IMG Academy hired him. And he was heading up the baseball program there. And now he is the AAA manager in Tacoma with the Seattle Mariners organization. And he was here in the dugout the other day when the Mariners were in, but he was around when Jackson Ferris was pitching at IMG.
It's all jacked up, isn't it, chat?
2-1 pitch. Did he hold up?
Here we go. We're caught up.
Nope. No, we did not. Just outside. Ferris was a second-round pick by the Cubs. 2022. Payoff. Just missed again off the plate.
That Camelback facility is so clean, y'all. So clean. You can see the chairs are the same kind they have in Dodger Stadium. But you don't see any trash, no gum, none of that stuff. It is immaculate.
He turned pro.
As are the grounds around it.
Last year, Jackson Ferris, along with Dalton Rushing, the Branch Rickey Minor League Players of the Year for the Dodgers. Left fielder Taylor Ward. Two balls, no strikes.
Well, Ferris has not really dialed it in. Struck out the first man that he faced, but he's been up, down, in, and out since.
Foul ground right side, but it's from right field. You never know. Might come back. It does.
Pages been busy over there in right field.
It started off foul. There's something going on. There's no wind to speak of.
No wind at all to speak of. There's a wind advisory that's already been issued for tomorrow.
Oh, it's a swirling up there. I'll guarantee you that. You got those.
It's a mystery area.
Yeah.
You got those swirls going on up there once you get up to a certain level.
Ballpark down there in the right field corner. Nolan Shonwell, the first baseman,
ground ball.
Backhanded by Betts, takes his time. Throws on the run.
Did the right thing.
And retires Shonwell. Good inning for Jackson Ferris in his Dodger spring training debut.
All right, we go to the bottom of the fifth. Go to the bottom of the fifth. Angels 4, Dodgers 3. So as I mentioned, I saw drone footage yesterday at Dodger Stadium, and they've got all of the vehicles pretty much off the field. They've got all the dirt leveled out again. The areas that they dug down, 1.5 stories, 2 stories, have been filled in and covered. And they had laid out the sod for the infield by the pitcher's mound. You know what I mean? So that section, the sod was laid down. So I imagine between now and the end of next week, they'll get the rest of the grass put down. And they'll start working on smoothing out the warning track and the tracks around the rest of the stadium. They are putting back in the seats that they took out. It looks like a lot of them are those kind that you sit at with a little table to enjoy your $25 mucheladas. But man, it looks like they're going to cut it close, but I think they'll get it done. You want that sod to root. They'll have about 3.5 weeks. But you know, the Dodger Stadium grounds crew, I'm sure they have a good plan to keep that field good and wet here in the next 3 weeks and allow those roots to take. And I imagine by opening day, it'll be beautiful. They were doing something out there in center field. It could be some work as far as like plumbing and stuff like that, but coming along nicely, y'all.
First one, 1 for 2 tonight. 4-3. Angels
Shohei Ohtani.
First of 5 spring meetings. He took a good one from the new Angels hurler, the right-hander Chase Silsa.
And he just got him some dinner.
Silsa from the University of Arizona. Also pitched at Tennessee. And a strike call to Ohtani.
Ohtani looked at the umpire like, I don't know if I agreed with that.
Check this look out.
What a look from Ohtani.
Pitch is outside to him.
Ball outside. Now he's laughing with the umpire.
Get that hand position way out away from his body.
Stack him, Ohtani.
That breaking ball down low.
Inside
low.
See Ohtani, I can't help but think of that game on the 19th of September, that Thursday afternoon, indoors in Miami.
No, they dug all the way down there, all the way down both lines, Bodo, and they put in new weight rooms, new locker room facilities.
10 RBIs, 16 total bases.
Swing and a miss. Ohtani strikes out.
Swinging for the moon right there and missed it.
Yeah, all new player facilities, a dining hall type setup, I guess. I haven't seen a video of the completed product, but I imagine it's coming. Somewhere.
Chucky Robinson's the new catcher for the Angels.
No, they dug it all the way down, bro. Probably,
one out. Hey, think about
I would say 40 feet wide from the foul poles.
There were 2 really exceptional games in 1975. You were there for
a story and a half down, and then concreted everything in. It was pretty impressive.
In 1975, this one's bounced to the right side. And the lob to first, a little bit of an adventure, but
Mookie's out.
He played in a game against the Tigers at Tiger Stadium where he went 5 for 6 with 10 RBIs and 3 home runs, and he also had 16.
Apparently, one of the things they put in there are little sleeping rooms. Apparently, the players show up way early for games. They spend most of the day at the stadium, and there are times where they lay down to take a nap.
At Wrigley Field,
and they made a point to say that they moved those rooms away from the batting cages because Ohtani, when he is hitting, it is very loud.
After Stennett got the 7th
and
hit,
people weren't able to sleep.
Runner for him. I said, yes, he was tired.
You know who the pinch runner was? Guy of note, Willie Randolph. Edman crushes one deep.
Tommy, right field.
Good ball. And Tommy hits a tank. Ties the game at 4.
He's not a guy that you look at and say, well, he's big and strong and burly. But he can be quick through the hitting zone. And again, once he joined this Dodger ball club, well, they acquired him.
They might have that next. They might do that in the outfield next, Bodo.
So much to mention for Dave Roberts, playing all over different positions, and then what he did from an offensive standpoint as well. He was just really a big asset to this Dodgers organization.
391 feet, and Tommy hit all of that. Will Smith fouls it over the Angel dugout.
Yeah, it was literally Mookie that complained, too. Theo says, I knew the Doyers needed some Theo motivation.
I'm just going to say,
save all.
First night game the Dodgers have had is really a festive crowd. Of course, Friday night, gorgeous weather. Dodgers are playing, world champions.
Strike 2 to Will.
Sea of blue.
some Angel fans there,
The grassy berms out there has had a home run ball. Ohtani's went in the bullpen, though. But Tommy Edmonds gave the fans reason to scramble for the loose ball out there. Got a heavy glove. Chase Silseth delivering the 0-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Will. And Will had been recovering from a bone bruise in the ankle, and everything pretty good right now. And he strikes out swinging. Dodgers tie the game on a home run by Tommy Edman. As Edman dials long distance from Arizona.
Oh, so Tommy's home run. Tommy's home run out there in the grass seats. The fellow who had it, there were 2 of them with their gloves up. They both had it bounce off their gloves, and the chase was on. The chase was on for the home run ball. But we're getting close, chat. We are getting close to the start of the regular season. It's not, 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks to fire this thing off, y'all. We'll be doing those Tokyo games. Again, those are 3 a.m. starts my time. Dodgers, Cubs in Tokyo. 2 exhibitions before that, I believe, will be shown, so I'll probably stream those as well. So I'll be working the night shift for about a week there to start the season. And then the Dodgers will return home, and I believe from Japan they go back to Los Angeles, and they have 1 or 2 days off before they have their home opener. Even though one of the games in Japan is considered a home game, the second one, I believe. But yeah, we're going to get back into it. I don't know if I'm promising 90% of the streams, the games this year. I just don't know. Chat. I know I'm going to try to keep doing the NASCAR Cup Series on Sundays. I mentioned that there's going to be some time for me to try that MLB The Show. And we'll try to get Twitch going. But I don't know. I'm going to have to play it by ear, chat. David Elias, Independent Courier. I missed it. And my mini feed isn't displaying the events. So what is going on here? Anyway, back to it.
And the batter's Yoan Moncada, who takes a strike.
Anyway, David, thank you so much. Oh, a $2 Valhalla. Thank you so much, buddy.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Let's check in with Kirsten.
Yeah, Tim, I know you guys have had a couple questions just about the ABS system, because it seems like maybe some guys wanted to challenge or tried to challenge with the umpire and said no. So it does sound like coming into the game, the ABS system was working. However, it no longer is, and so both teams were told that they cannot use it because it's not working at the moment, guys.
Right. So there's an issue with the ABS.
Thank you very much. That answers that question.
That will not be used during the regular season, chat.
Because you wondered why Ohtani didn't challenge that one pitch. He just gave the umpire.
He just rolled his eyes.
Great look. 3-2. That's downstairs. Ball 4 to Moncada.
So I guess Trout isn't playing.
Warm up as he came in from the bullpen. I tell you
when
what,
is Trout supposed to be back?
A lot of players refer to as the old yellow hammer. I mean, a curveball right over the top, and
what's up,
it
Michael?
had a huge break to it.
Dustin May started, Bostrom. Dustin May started.
Out of Lake Norman High School in Mooresville, North Carolina. Originally worked for the Brewers up until this year. He was involved in a trade with the Mets for Mark Canha. And then in November, this past November, the Dodgers signed him to a minor league deal. So fastball, curveball, changeup guy.
Happy Friday to everybody. Hope you all got big weekend plans.
Goes up high to Tim Anderson.
Yeah, just overthrew that breaking ball.
That was right.
Oh, my goodness.
How do you do? Double play.
What a play, y'all. A comebacker to the pitcher, and he doubles old dude up on first.
That's not something you practice, folks.
Oh, my God.
Well, we've seen some.
My man's breathing hard.
Dustin May got hit his first appearance. And my goodness.
Wow, how did he get the glove up there like that?
93 miles an hour off the bat. Right.
My goodness, what a play. Jarvis.
First base. My goodness.
2 down, bases empty for Adele. Starts him off with a curveball inside.
Oh, man. No lie, dog catcher, no lie.
Got him to chase down and away.
Jarvis's heart is beating out of his chest right now. You know it.
That's one of those pick it or eat it.
That's yeah. 2 strikes now on Adele.
Did notice that Jarvis the last couple of pitches, though, once he releases the ball,
Jarvis has a unique set of baseball pants here, y'all. What is going on with his pants? Oh, ripped.
Left field line foul.
Foul. You know, most ball players' baseball pants just kind of go straight down, right? His are kind of tapered on the bottom, it looks like.
Off the charts.
And it makes it look like he's wearing high waters.
Turned out to be a great play. 1-2. He gets in the chase. That's in the dirt. Chris Oakey.
Strikeout, throw out, baby.
Strikeout with a 2-3 put out. Good inning. Justin Jarvis getting it done.
Man, I'm glad Jarvis is okay, y'all. I'm glad he is okay. That was crazy. That was insane. He just busted 1,000 views. 50 likes. I appreciate it, y'all. I appreciate it. Oh, man. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see what we're doing here. We picked up 1 new sub. Sailor cut ball pants. I'm getting outviewed 3-1 by a guy that does literally nothing but play the audio. Whose channel has been banned twice and come back from the dead. I really don't get it, y'all. I really don't get it. Boom, boom, boom. All right, Tommy Edman heading off the field.
Host the Braves, first 40,000 fans in attendance. Receive an adult Dodgers hoodie, courtesy of Bank of America. Visit Dodgers.com/promotions for more details. Max Muncy facing Chase Silseth. Takes a strike. 4-4. Tommy Edman tied it up with a home run in the 5th. Muncy got a run in on a sacrifice fly. His first time up tonight. That was in the first inning.
I got to look at Edman leaving the building. First 4 games, he was 1 for 11, but tonight 2 for 3 with a home run.
It's quiet in the house.
1-1 pitch.
Good changeup.
Come on, Max.
Two and 2. I asked Max today, so you go to any Baylor football games this offseason? He said, yeah, I went 2. And still follows the Bears, who Follows him closely. His alma mater. 3-2 now.
I thought he had a skeleton. I thought the skeleton's name was Geoffrey.
He's hoping for a good year. And there's Hae-Sung Kim, who went out to second base last half inning. He'll come up and hit next.
Come on, Maxie Max.
Strike 3 called on the outside corner. And Max, I guess you could say, doesn't agree.
Yeah, that was...
That's pretty close, actually.
That one would have been challenged.
All right, Hae-Sung Kim, y'all.
Here is Kim. Swing and a miss.
So we talked the other day about Hae-Sung Kim and how he was struggling in the preseason, and I asked the chat if they thought that he would start in the regular season. Meanwhile, Bote, who's not playing tonight, has been dominating this spring training for the Dodgers at the plate. Another second baseman. And almost immediately after that game, Dave Roberts said that there is a serious chance that Kim could start the season
best high school hitter
in the minors.
Last year in high school in the Republic of Korea. He was given an award signifying that.
No, Mr. Ed is a totally different show.
For the Heroes.
The famous Mr. Ed.
He swings, reaching for one, and strikes
And
out.
Kim strikes out.
The 2 men are out.
Well, that stance, he goes up really on his front toe to begin with. You see that, and then he's not going back towards the pitching.
So I believe the Dodgers, I don't think they'll go with Bote, even though he's pushing hard for a spot on the big league roster. But they could end up going with either Taylor or Enrique Hernandez there at second.
0 for 2 tonight for the former Met and Giant.
Joff was the skeleton. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
He comes from a very athletic family. His dad was a football player at Penn State. Played linebacker there. And you think that's impressive? How about his mom? Conforto's mom, Tracy, twice decorated with gold medals in the Olympics, synchronized swimming, 84 Summer Olympics, and a silver medal in 1988. She's in the International Swimming Hall of Fame. So his mom's a Hall of Famer. Redmond, Washington, in the Seattle area. Synchronized swimming, that's got to be just so difficult.
I don't know how they, well, Olympics
I have
themselves,
no idea how they do it.
Just incredible athletes.
Yeah. 3-2 now. This one's going to make the seats. And then some.
And a horse on the show called Secretariat. All right, gotcha.
Conforto figures to be a pretty solid contributor to the Dodgers this season. Play a lot of left field. And Teoscar Hernandez can play right. This time he goes after a splitter and misses.
Conforto strikes out too.
So Conforto down on strikes. Dodgers go in order as Silseth strikes out the side.
Struck out the side. Boom, 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 boom. When Valhalla does the boom, boom, and bang, bang thing, it reminds me of the Late Late Show. Shelby says I'm showing my age. Now we know. We already... 4-4, y'all. 4-4. And we go to the 7th inning. Cedric Wyatt just letting us know who he is, y'all. Just letting us know who he is. So this thing will wrap up about 9 o'clock. I really don't remember. Man, I'm just not in it, yo. I am not in it to win it. As of late, I feel like I'm just absolutely crashing. But 3-1, that's tomorrow. Oh wow, the qualifying for the Cup race on Sunday is at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. I might miss that, y'all. I might miss it. And then Sunday we've got the Echo Park Grand Prix at 1:30. And then the schedule's wide open. Then she be wide open, y'all.
For $6.99. Rick Monday, Tim Neverett with you. Kirsten Watson as well. Justin Jarvis. Curveball starts the next inning. We start the top of the 7th. And Nelson Rauter, the right fielder, coming up. Some more changes for the Dodgers defensively. Tell you about. Of course, Freeland came in last inning. You can see him in the picture. Josue DePaula's in left. Justin Dean's in center. Cody Hosey comes out at third. And Kyle Nevin is the first baseman. He was actually out there last half inning. And Kim is at second.
Horse is a horse unless the horse,
Andy
of course, is the
remains
famous
in.
Mr. Ed.
Get one more at bat. Bouncer to the right
Bouncer.
side. Nevin backs up. Underhand toss to Jarvis covering, and there's one out.
Little plays like that, Nevin playing the hop. I mean, he knew right away as soon as they hit off the bat, look, I've got a better chance just retreating a couple of steps.
Thanks, Cedric. Cedric Wyatt with a $50 Valhalla. Ripped.
T-boom.
Base wrap.
That's a base hit. That is just the second hit of the game for the Angels. Their only hit before that, Joe Adell's grand slam in the second inning. They have been hitless since. And Keyboom with a one-out single in the top of the 7th inning.
Chad, I'm really worried we lost Alex, y'all. I'm really worried we lost him. I got no way of knowing.
Mershon came in to play second base.
No real way of knowing.
Hitter for the Angels. Bunts at third base side, foul. Good chance to
been
get
over
into
a week now, y'all.
Spring training bunting discussion now. We see that.
Well, every postseason we begin to see a little resurgence of bunting, where runs are really at a premium when you get the postseason. But if they're going to give you a base hit by the position of the infield, now they kind of back it up and coming in tightly. Hosey at third.
Who is somebody that worked with you on bunting?
Pete Reeser, who played for the Dodgers in his career. Tremendous outfielder, tremendous bunter. And his entire thing was, you're catching the ball with the bat, and if you can catch in the last 6 inches, the bat will absorb the energy. The ball does not come out with a whole lot of electricity.
Second strikeout for Jarvis. So induced a rough looking swing there. That slider just kind of dropped off the edge of the table. 2 out, and the catcher Chucky Robinson swings the first pitch, pops it up foul, back of first. Nevin in foul ground chasing. And right where the track of the grass meet, he makes the catch. And it's another
we go to the stretch
for Justin Jarvis as Kyle Nevin comes up with a play. Stretch time at Camelback Ranch.
Stretch time at the ranch. I don't think I got it though. Let's try it. Yeah, he never complained, Miss Shelby. He never complained. I knew it was.
For the Dodgers.
I mean, I guess we don't know for sure, but
he is outside for a ball.
For 2 years, he hasn't missed a week. He hasn't missed an entire week, and I know his health was failing. It was actually failing the last couple years. But he kind of he friended me on a. He friended the VST page on Facebook, I think, to kind of let me know, but there's been no updates on his Facebook page either.
Playing shortstop, kind of like
in the last week.
He thinks that's a very honorable position.
But yeah, I'm worried, and I haven't heard from Miss Gracie either in quite a bit.
But I like the way Chipper played the infield, third base. And I really followed him when he was a young player. Not a bad guy to want to look after.
I ran into a pretty good shortstop in his career last night. Barry Larkin.
Yeah, me too, Theo. Me too, man.
I mean, Arizona's a big place. You just have to
bump
into him.
Yeah, and he was with the guy that had one of the outstanding.
That's part of it, I guess. That's part of it, y'all. It's part of life.
Mario Soto.
And he lived a long time.
Of the Cincinnati Reds, different times.
Well, you go to some good places then.
It was a very good place indeed. Went with Jose Mota. I don't know which town Jose is going to run for mayor. Yeah.
Well, this is an
I'll tell you what, he's got a pretty good foothold in a couple of states I know of, California and Arizona.
I think so. Freeland strikes out.
So Freeland strikes out. They've got the wrong player up on the app.
Right near Tempe.
Oh, here comes Pajes.
Second year in a row we went to the same place, and it's like they roll the red carpet out. It's like the king has just walked in.
I took him to our standby that we know of, and then a new place.
Mike Franco says, "I hope Aaron Judge performs well in tomorrow's game."
They took me last night to a.
Yeah, you never know. You never know, Bostrom. I guess we'll find out sooner or later.
I know which one. The pitch is up high now to Andy Pajes. This will be his final plate appearance of the ball game.
And our thanks to Dave. But yeah, Jose. I don't know who's going to be in his campaign committee, but
he doesn't really need one. 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss. Also I wanted to mention,
as we get closer to the end of spring training, it seems to me like the numbers
when Jaime Herrin
are shrinking, right? For the opportunities for both Outman,
second time I've seen
Pages,
just see the Hall of Famer. He's just
and they could both find themselves in OKC this year. That OKC team, man, they could be rough.
Do 4 or 5 innings tonight.
They gave them a name this week. They changed it from the baseball team or whatever to the Comets.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the new Dodgers affiliate in OKC is the OKC Comets.
Son Jorge's down here as well. Visited with Jorge a couple days ago. It's a great thing about spring training. You see all kinds of people. Strike 3. Andy called out on strikes, and he's going to challenge it, I guess.
Pitch has been challenged, so I guess the ABS is back.
It's a ball.
And it was a ball.
Yeah. Well, we saw a lot of challenges the other day. I mean, this was not even close.
That's almost 2 1/4 inches outside.
Ohtani had one very similar.
And now a payoff pitch from Silseth. He's working in his 3rd inning. And he hits a high fly ball to center. It'll be playable.
And Pages flies out to center field.
Be caught out there by the new center fielder, Bryce Teodosio.
Yeah, I don't know, bud. I don't know why they picked the Comets.
Well, he's got a chance to reach out, maybe grab a starting position. There's some competition as far as the center field area is concerned.
Hopefully the logo's like a baseball that's on fire, you know what I mean?
In the DH spot.
That might be a sick lid.
Last year, Rushing had some time in left field in the minor leagues. As the Dodgers just trying to
that's flying,
make him a little bit
has
more
the
versatile
tail on the back of it.
Just not limiting him exclusively to catcher.
But Robert said he's not going to. You're not going to see him in the outfield this year.
They want to see his bat play. You never know. This year could be a year where he might see big league time. We'll see.
Timing mechanism where he just bounces the bat on the left shoulder. You just don't want to get caught in between bounces.
So Seth's 2-0 pitch to Rushing. That's banged into center.
Nice base hit center field for Dalton Rushing.
Every hitter has something that they're doing.
Wearing that 68
spring, if you will, big coil or whatever it may be, but 115 plus velocity off the bat.
Yeah, he stung that baseball. Chris Woodward, first base coach, over there with Dalton Rushing. 2 down, and Ron Washington's going to make the stroll out to the mound and relieve Silseth of duty here.
All right, so new pitcher.
Change for the Angels. Bottom of the 7th. Go-ahead run is on first base.
Hurry in to the Nissan now.
Kind of did Harmy Jarin wrong out there in the outfield with his little memory round. Oh, man. Boom, boom. Dodgers should go with the guy from the Braves who don't wear Outman for the love of God, says Bostrom. I still think Outman's going to be something, y'all. I really do, but we'll see. We will see. I have a feeling that, and this is just a guess, y'all. I'm not a reporter. I'm non-credentialed fan. But I have a feeling that Roberts really likes Pages. Really likes him. But, Conforto and it just doesn't add up out there, y'all. It just does not add up. Teoscar's got one of them. Likely Tommy Edman is going to be one of them unless they move Tommy to second, thinking that Kim isn't ready. And if that occurs, then maybe Pages hangs around to start the season. Because I think they want Teoscar in right. Right? And I think it's Conforto they want in left. But yeah, a lot could change between now and 2 weeks, y'all.
Key. Place Chase Silseth, who went 2 2/3. He's responsible for rushing at first base. And Clark ready to go. Three for 8. Home run for Oki. Hit that on the road somewhere.
Adrian Oki from Muskogee.
What is that Goodyear?
Well, they were
It wasn't
really
Goodyear. It wasn't Goodyear.
they were really blending together
Mesa.
after the first 2 games.
Yeah, it was Mesa. Very good. Center field. That I remember.
It was the first 2 games of spring training. We saw over 100 players in the game. Combine each of those 2 and 19 pitchers the first day and 16 pitchers the second day.
The guys are starting to play a little longer in the games now. Into 3 at bats. Throw down to first, rushing back.
Dieter rocking it up there, y'all. Dieter is rocking it.
2-2. 2 down and rushing aboard. Clark's pitch to Oki. Struck him out. That'll do it for the Dodgers in the 7th inning. We go to the 8th. All even. 4 runs
Headed to
apiece.
the 8th, tied up. I don't think there's extra innings in spring training ball, is there, Chet?
You sure you're gonna be okay? I'll be fine.
The Angels select Michael Trout.
It's a dream come true.
When is Trout supposed to be back? Obe, Chat, anybody? Bueller?
Drink this in.
Bueller?
Even close to being.
When is Trout supposed to be back? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. So Ohtani makes his return tonight. His first at bat, he goes yard to left field. Will Smith, I don't believe, has got a hit in his return. The Dodgers take a 2-run lead to start the game and then watch as the Angels load the bases up against Dustin May and hit a grand slam. Dodgers get 2 more to come back, and here we sit 4-4. 4-4, headed to the 8th. Extra innings home run derby. They really slow roll it, y'all, during this spring training thing. They don't let them get too warm, or you know what I mean? Valhalla's new big stick is better than the retired one. We'll see. We'll have some fun with it, y'all. We'll have some fun with it. I do know I'm not going to stream 90% plus of the games and get 2,000 and 3,000 views. I refuse.
Is brought to you by
I
Morongo
refuse.
Casino Resort and Spa, celebrating 20 years of good times. A lot of good times out there in the hill. Jack Dreyer, the lefty, comes in, makes another spring appearance. Dreyer from Johnston, Iowa. Ready to go. He is facing David Calabrese, who came in to play left field. 209 last year in Double-A.
I played 2 days ago. Interesting.
Dreyer pitched at the University of in Iowa City for the Hawkeyes. Belted foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Also spent a summer in the Cape Cod League. That helped his development some and got him ready for the next step. But he wasn't drafted. He was signed by the Dodgers as an undrafted free agent. 1-1 pitch from Dreyer. Swing and a miss.
Fourth quarter sports in the house. Let's go Blue
Jays.
Jays.
Been a big boom for
what's going on, Big Zig?
Some experience playing in the summer months.
What's going on, Big Zig?
There's a 1-2. He struck him out looking.
Take a seat over there.
Punches out his first man. And there's one down for the Angels in the 8th inning.
Get ahead and then finish him off. Breaking ball down and away.
Oh, Big Zig, is that one still monetized or?
One thing about him, again, he was undrafted.
That shit pisses me off every time I think about it.
Because college guy.
Every time I think about it, it gives me the ass. It's part of the reason I'm going through the doldrums.
He might be playing with if he had gone right to low A, but he was advanced enough where the Dodgers said, "We don't need to go to low A."
Just watching some movies, thought I'd pop in. It's good to see you, man.
So he skipped that level.
It's good to see you, dude.
Got a pretty good insight, anyways. Dad pitched for the Rangers.
I'm trying to get that Twitch channel going, Zig.
Swing and a miss. And Ryan
this is
Noda,
the first stream I've done in a while that I haven't sent one to them as well.
For a few years was
because we had some problems when I started this one today. But I bought MLB The Show 25, and it comes out on the 13th of March. I haven't had a baseball video game since the Intellivision days in the early 80s. So looking forward to that. I played some Call of Duty on there this morning.
1-2. Did he go? Yes, he did. On appeal, he's out.
Struck him out. Take a seat over there. Two away.
There's 2 strikeouts for Dreyer.
This channel never got monetized.
On the one going away, and he comes right back and does it again. And
you do have the 24 one? Yeah, the new one releases on the 13th, I think, for the early pre-order folks. And I got the deluxe edition, so I get all those packs. And I got 2 drops yesterday, too, on a video I watched on Twitch at stream by the game's developers. So looking forward to that.
Last year,
so I'm going to be streaming over there,
57 1/3 innings pitched,
getting it going, getting my emojis approved, getting all the bells and whistles going.
57 1/3 innings pitched. He walked only 12 guys, and that's a number to really look at, considering his walks per 9 the year before that was 6. So that's a lot. But he improved his control quite a bit, filled up the strike zone, and here he is on the 40-man roster.
There's at least 5 or 6 new channels that are going to start doing every one of these games. So yeah,
that's what it takes, though, right?
Val always lives the deluxe lifestyle.
Much appreciated by your defense.
Well, they caught me at a good time, Theo.
2-2.
And the pitching coach.
Theo, I've seen you're level 1 on Call of Duty. That shocked the hell out of me. Absolutely shocked the crap out of me that you were a level 1.
Miller, I think. He was the guy that used to say that all the time.
I got up to 10 today.
Speeds, throw strikes. Strike 3, and Jack
struck out the side. Let's go, baby.
Strikes out the side in the top of the 8th. Terrific work by the Dodger left-hander.
Let's go, baby. Strikes out the side. Anyway, shout out to the 34 that are up in here currently. 51 likes, 1,300 views. We picked up one new subscriber today. One. Single digits. Uno. Nines. But man, a lot to learn over there. A lot to learn over there on the Twitch side. I've got a couple streamers that I follow, and they do some fun stuff, to keep the livelihood going, during the whole thing. So looking into all that good stuff as well. See what happens. We will see what's at. Ryan Delvin checks in. What is up? He says, I'm ready for the regular season. I am not. I am working on a stripped down setup. I anticipate the Dodger games I do will be with the 3D baseball players running around on your screen there, y'all. And the audio as well, of course. But that is the plan. That is not active right now, though, for spring training. And I imagine there'll be some hiccups along the way, because there always are. There always are. Baseball's been very, very good to me, says Dog Catcher. Here we go. All right, Angels got a big fella, Victor Gonzalez. Oh, former Dodger, Victor Gonzalez on the
Justin
bump.
Dean tries to find his way on. That's foul ball.
Foul ball.
Victor was a big contributor for the Dodgers during the pandemic season in 2020.
I want 3D Thor, says Theo.
Big contributor coming out of the bullpen.
I got a couple Thor emojis over on Twitch that move. You gotta, when you do your emojis on Twitch, you have to get them approved. And I have like 10 of them that have been in the approved cycle for 2 days.
In for a strike. For bottom of the 8th.
Ryan now been a member for almost 2
Last year,
years.
well, it seemed like
And he's looking for another Dodgers
Dodger
World
reserves
Series.
would
You
always
and
get
me,
a run or
bro.
two or
You
three
and
maybe
me.
At the bottom of the 8th inning. 8th inning was a big inning for them to score runs. Be nice to do that tonight and break a tie.
I think that guy on the right sitting down behind home plate
And 2 outs was a
is
stepping stone.
Sensuke Handyman. He does Dodger
They don't necessarily
live
have to wait until
streams
there's 2 outs.
where he shows the video going in and out of the stadium. He follows Ohtani.
Well, a roller to the right side. This will be trouble. Dean can fly.
Run, baby!
Safe with a base hit.
Safe. Dean got wheels.
Only chance for Murch on the second baseman is trying to shovel it out of the glove.
Dean's got some wheels, y'all.
Well,
Number
it's hard to get any
75.
velocity coming out of the glove right there. And as you mentioned, Dean can flat out hustle, and he knew it was going to be a close play. He can pick him up and lay him down. It's a wonderful asset. Boy, when you can run.
There's Kyle Nevin, first baseman.
No Nevin,
First
no
plate
name
appearance.
on his jersey.
Son of the former Angel manager.
Oh, Phil Nevin's son.
Inside. Gotta go with
Thank
the
you so
Wayback
much,
Machine.
Ryan.
Wasn't
Thank you
Phil
so
the,
much, man.
wasn't
Almost
his
2
dad
years
the
is
Golden
crazy.
Spikes winner 1 year in college?
Yep.
All right, I downloaded Twitch. I'm already following you. Appreciate it, Bodo. Appreciate it, man.
Gonzalez 1-1. Out front,
If you watch
swinging
those
and a miss.
videos from today and yesterday, you could see me get unalived repeatedly.
Watching Dean over at first base. First couple of pitches. And as Sabatti was going back to the bag. Last pitch, he got a better read. He was not going back to the bag. So
I haven't got
maybe
my
sending him
bullet
sometime?
magnet playing with me yet, y'all.
Yep.
Might have been there. He was leaning.
Gonzalez may be
I haven't
listening to
got
the
either of
broadcast.
my bullet magnets playing with
So
me
now
yet
you
over
know
there.
you're gonna Go ahead, run.
Theo and
And
Bobby
you get a
from
lefty. What are
Beantown
you looking
Breakdown.
for as the base runner? What are you looking
So
for
they
from the lefty
find
to
me
decide to go or
quickly.
not?
Well,
I
biggest
did
thing is
win
right
a
don't want to get
Battle
picked up.
Royal
They got a good
yesterday,
jump,
though.
too.
And he got a great pitch to run
That's why I
on.
was saying.
The first
couple
game I
pitches, he was
played
going back to the
yesterday,
bag, and the pitch
I did win a
preceding
Battle
this one,
Royal.
He wasn't going to the bag. So it
And I
tells
almost
me
won
that,
one
hey,
this
I'll give you
morning,
better
a
read. That's
solo
why I brought
Battle
it up.
Royal.
And Gonzalez may have
I came
noticed
in
that, or someone
fourth.
in the dugout may have noticed preceding pitch.
Dude caught me
Not
hiding.
going to the bag. What a jump he got right there.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Ope. You going through that, bro?
2-2. Chased by Nevin. First base open. They got to throw down. And he is out 1 away.
I forgot his name already.
So Victor Gonzalez, 2020 in the postseason for the Dodgers. He had 8 appearances in the postseason, a 1-0 record.
That was Dean, the center fielder, Dean.
270, but during the regular season, he had 15 very effective appearances and 20 and a third innings pitched. He struck out 23, had a 3-0 record, and turned in an ERA of just 1.33. Cody Hosey at the plate. Hosey's had a couple of big hits already this spring. Last year with Oklahoma City, 287. 17 homers and 79 runs batted in. Very good season.
Cody Hosey.
2 balls, no strikes. Cody told me last week sometimes in spring training he might look at a pitch that he might swing at during the regular season just to see him. Is that something you did as a hitter to prepare? Do hitters do that just to track a pitch once in a while?
Yeah. Well, Freddie Freeman was saying he was in the lineup yesterday. He wanted to swing
I'm
early
sitting
in
on
the
this
count.
love seat.
Said
Dean, the running machine.
Going,
What's up, TQ Word? What is up, man?
Freddie Freeman we normally see, where he's very patient and selective.
2-1 to Hosey. Inside, 3-1. Hosey out of Tulane. He's looking for a big year, and you never know. He's getting closer and closer. Strike is called, and the count full 3-2.
No count here. Come on, baby. Runner on second, 1 out. Tie ball game here in the bottom of the 8th. Come on, Hosey. All you got to do is tap it out of the infield, and Dean already going.
Pitches low ball 4, throw down.
Dean steal. No.
Oh, boy, that is some riverboat gambling right there.
I thought he beat it.
Called by those in attendance. He was able to steal second base. And I would imagine
I think he's
if
safe.
it was regular season, this one would have been challenged.
He's safe.
He got the left hand in there.
No replay. No replay. And he was safe.
On Hassan Kim.
Hassan Kim, pitch clock violation.
And 0 on him. Or 0-1, I should say.
He was
Strike
safe.
on him.
But no replay in only on those pitches
4-4
that they're
outs,
testing
bottom
out.
Of the 8th. Strike to Kim.
Yeah, no reviews, Q. No reviews, my man.
I mentioned Gonzalez ERA of 1.33 in 2020, the regular season. Since then, it's been
Him don't look
3.8,
good, y'all. He don't look good up there
he
at all.
strikes him out on 2 pitches because of the violation.
He is not.
2-pitch strikeout.
He is not adapting to MLB pitching yet. Oofta. Oofta. Dock that up. 1 innings pace is T Cubler. All right, so we go to the 9th, y'all. Still tied at 4. Still tied at 4. Dean was like, come on, dog. What you mean we can't review it? What you mean? Seattle, San Diego, 1-1 in the bottom of the 6th. Houston 3, St. Louis 2. Boom, 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 boom. No, I don't think so, Ryan. I don't think you will. Matter of fact, the first series is the Tokyo series, and they've already said it's going to be. It's already going to be Yamamoto and Roki. I think Rocky's supposed to get in. Is it tomorrow? It might be tomorrow. I think Rocky's supposed to come in to relieve Yamamoto. I don't know. Anyway, I think Rocky's going to get in a game here in the next couple days. Rob Dog 1977 checks in, says greetings Val and all. What's up, buddy? This summer, I will watch the planets align in 2-dimensional later on a video. On a old video. So Giants Saturday, Sox Sunday, and then I'll probably pick them. Well, I take that back. I'm going to be up in Phoenix next Tuesday, and I might go to that Reds game, but probably not. I'm probably going to Twin Peaks.
Big right-hander starts the top of the ninth of a 4-4 game against Kyron Paris, and Paris fouls it off to the right.
And then I should be back home on the 5th.
And don't forget Tuesday night, the next night game. Yoshinobu Yamamoto will start
you
that game.
You haven't seen any Roki jerseys?
Sasaki's spring training and Dodger debut. He will come in and piggyback and pitch 3 or 4 innings after Yamamoto. Slice to right, and Paris has a base hit. 1 on, nobody out for the Angels.
It could, it could.
This is the 3rd hit of the game for the Angels.
So
Bryce Teodosio,
the CBS side is a little bit behind.
Salt Lake City last year in AAA.
It just struggles to keep up.
Ground ball foul.
Let me give it a kick in the booty.
Yeah, the Angels AAA club gets a brand new ballpark this year. Their other ballpark is pretty nice as it was, but they'll get a brand new one now. So the Angel prospects who don't make the big club, they'll have a nice comfy new home in Salt Lake City.
Oh, the Angels moved to Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City? Arizona lost a lot of stuff to Salt Lake City, y'all. A lot of stuff.
And a bunt to the right side. Well placed. Nevin with the tag. And Teodosio is out. Runner advances. Paris to second base. He represents the go-ahead run with 1 out.
Well, there's the bunt you were referring to a little bit earlier. Runner at first. Make the first baseman come in and field it. So go-ahead run now in scoring position. Nice little neat play by Nevin at first base.
Right fielder Jorge Ruiz to face Duran. Duran out of the Dominican Republic. Big guy too, 6'7".
Ryan says there's only one LA team, and it's the Doyers.
We should congratulate Scott Hennessy, by the way, who
they used to have the Salt Lake Bees years ago.
He's going to be the manager in Oklahoma City, the Dodgers announced today. So he's going to go down the road and manage the AAA club. The new Oklahoma City Comets.
Comets.
0-1 pitch.
Someone see if you can find some new OKC Comets gear on the internet, y'all.
A lot of contact made in this ball.
See if they got a lid yet.
Struck out 12 times.
Imagine when they announced the name, they had to have the merch ready. No.
1 ball, 1 strike pitch to Ruiz from Duran. Chopper. Strike 2.
Got a good look at Freeland from the center field camera, just kind of edging in.
Number Oak says, don't forget the Angels and the Kings are the only born in Los Angeles team in the 4 major sports. I had never thought about that, but you're right. I had never thought about that. How about the Rams? No, they were...
1-2 pitch.
Weren't they St. Louis before, too?
That's to left and slicing toward the line.
Oh, that's going to drop. We in trouble.
Paris comes around third. He'll score.
Paris scores.
Second, and the Angels take the lead in the 9th, 5-4.
Well, hit it where no one's standing. That's exactly what happened. Like he knocked the cover off the ball, but it works. Breaking ball down and away. It goes the opposite way.
Yeah, the big four, you're right, I guess, then. What about the Ducks? The Ducks, too, right?
Strike called. Carter Kieboom remains in the game, taking all the at-bats as the DH for the Angels. And snapped in for a strike. So we talked about the bunt
Orange
earlier.
County. Gotcha.
Bunt as the spring goes on when necessary, but so you get a base hit, you bunt a guy over, and a hit gets him in. So a manufactured run, if you will. At least he was manufactured to get him over into scoring position. There's no guarantee that Paris scores from first base on that double. Probably doesn't. Ruiz gets himself into scoring position with his legs after hitting it toward the left field corner. Down to third, backhanded by Hosey. Hosey back, unleashes one to first, and the runner heads for third, but they do get the out.
Yeah, I think he still had a play at second base. He just did not want to chance it. The other part, too, is there was the runner directly in the firing line. We'll get a look at it here on the replay. The nice backhand. Oh, there was an open spot, and they could have gotten that runner into a rundown between second and third.
Second baseman Mershon with two down and a runner at third. That is ball one.
I'll check your DMs on Twitter. I sent you a picture of the comment.
Time up tonight for Mershon.
Okay.
We don't see the bunt as much anymore when the pitchers stopped hitting in the National League. The sacrifice bunt, I wouldn't say went the way of the dinosaur, but it was a lot more rare. But certainly in close ball games, sometimes necessary to do that to put a go-ahead run in scoring position. Sometimes early in a game you might see
That's
it.
Okay.
Late in a game,
I think so.
Find a way to get.
I think they should have kept the OKC shit out of there, but
see a sac bunt.
It's not too bad. Not too bad.
Carlos Duran, a tall right-hander. In fact, he was his present size when he was 17 years old. He grew to 6 feet 7 inches.
I don't think I like it, Moto. I don't know.
He got signed when he was.
Is that a gray brim on it?
2018. Pitched in 3 levels of the Dodgers system last year. Rancho, Tulsa, and Oklahoma City.
Grounder.
To Nevin. He'll grab it, take it himself. And the side is retired, but the Angels get the go-ahead run on 2 hits, and they'll leave him.
Right, we got to get 2, y'all. We got to get 2.
Last wraps for the Dodgers.
I hate hats. I don't care for hats that are one color on the crown and one color on the brim. I really don't. Most of the time, I don't like them. But what do I know?
Tool set is just incredible.
I'm just an old head.
He's having so much fun. That team is having so much fun.
So much to like about
All right,
this kid right
who
here.
wins?
Off the juice.
3 people bet Dodgers, no people bet Angels.
He's figured it out.
So I'm going to cancel the bet, y'all. I'm going to cancel the bet because even if we win, ain't nobody winning shite. Nobody winning nothing.
To defense, to the way he hustles. We're allowed to have favorite players in the game too, and on the short list for me is this guy.
Nolan Arenado, a walk-off big fly. He's a team leader. He's a fun guy. He's a great personality.
This is who you build franchises around.
Magnificent play from Arenado.
There
There's not an out he thinks he can't get. This guy is some kind of player.
The Angels select Michael Trout.
It's a dream come true.
He plays like a Hall of Famer.
One of the
If
greatest
we pushed
players
tonight, y'all. The house didn't even make no money. House didn't make no money.
Just drink this in. He's not even close to being done.
I come to the ballpark every day trying to get better.
Generational player.
It's comforting to know that the moderator has a very clear understanding of reality.
For Mike Trout. A different kind of juice when you see an all-time
What does that
great
say?
player.
Val is a size 8 squeezed into a 7 3/8. You shut your mouth.
Starts with the HBCU Swingman Classic, presented by T-Mobile and powered by the MLB/MLBPA Youth Development Foundation. July 11th at 7 p.m. Get your tickets today at allstargame.com.
This is the 7 3/8.
Arbor. Left-hander.
This is the 7 3/8, Theo, and it's tight.
Angels up by a run.
Let me grab my World Series one real quick.
Check swing, foul ball, strike one. First time DePaula's been to the plate. And DePaula just 19 years of age.
So this one I bought a size bigger
because
because
a real good year in the minor leagues this year.
So this is the 7.5.
There's one to left field. That's a base hit. And the
base hit,
baby.
baby.
Aboard. Leadoff single, Josue DePaula.
This is a 7.5. It's really
the
loose.
outfield in a gap somewhere because DePaula, he looks like a
course,
guy
this one's
running a
older,
440
and, the
relay
roll
with
hat's
his
kinda
long
shrinks.
strides. We've got some speed at first.
And it's kind of snug. If my hair was as long as it was last year, this hat ain't going on the lid. What's this right here?
Now Alex Freeland up, switch hitter batting right-handed against Dashwood, the lefty. It's the third spring appearance for Dashwood.
Yeah, this is another 7 3/8.
So far, the 27-year-old has pitched an inning in 2/3.
Another 7 3/8.
And he has given up 3 earned runs. That'll give you an ERA of over 16.
This one's got to go in the left.
He's trying to bring it down here tonight, but the Dodgers.
But this one fits
Looking to
pretty
spoil
good.
that. Freeland gets behind.
A little
0-2.
less than snug.
Day game tomorrow against the Giants. Matt Sauer will pitch for the Dodgers. Carson Seymour will start for the Giants. On Sunday, it's the White Sox right here at Camelback Ranch. Tyler Glasnow will make his third
a
start.
Bradley fighting vehicle for a helmet
Davis
when he was in
Martin
the
will
Army.
go for the White Sox. That's a split squad day. The other club will head to
I'm a
Mesa
7
to
and
take on the
5/8 and
Athletics.
proud of it. It's a summer O.
Now you do know we're supposed to just call them the Athletics or the A's.
TQ versus 7 1/4. 7 1/4 is what I wore in the Army.
That's the new thing.
That's what I wore in the Army. My BDU cap was a 7 1/4.
Where do you send the mail?
Well, you are a former Kansas City / Oakland Athletic yourself. Freeland goes down on strikes.
Come on,
Took a healthy
Freeland.
cut there. One down here in the bottom of the ninth.
I mean, you can't just continue to say, you know, the change does not exist.
It'll be an interesting year.
Yeah.
Val is leaving room
Again,
for his head to
where do you
grow
send
when
the
the
mail?
channel takes off. Yeah, I'm kind
it
of
that where you're
resigned to
playing?
the fact that's probably
Send it
never
to
going to
West
happen.
Sacramento. That's where their mail would go.
So let's just dial it in
All
right
right,
now.
rest my case.
Here's Ryan Ward. Ward would then play right field.
There are some teams that have a listing of their city that are not in that city.
He takes outside for a ball.
Fort County.
I really can't think of it. Oh, maybe. Oh, I got it.
We must be about the same size, Kubler. Except I'm rounder than you.
That's outside.
His hair was longer last year, and they won it all. It's his current. Facts. I'm not growing it out ever again, though.
3-0 to Ryan Ward. 1 out, bottom of the ninth. 1-run ball game. Tying runs at first. Inside ball 4. That'll push the tying run into scoring position. And now Ward represents the winning run.
And we got Rushing coming up, who hit a single his last time up.
At second base, and the shortstop Paris wants to come in and talk to their 6'6" lefty about, hey, look, that's the tying run back there. How are we going to work that?
The meetings lasted long enough. Home plate umpire Kellen Marin coming out.
I think 7 1/4 is probably the most popular size, though. I think it's the one that sells out the quickest every time.
30 seconds. So Dalton Rushing 1 for 1. Had a base hit in the 7th inning that came off his bat 115.2 miles per hour. I mean, he really stung it. He's looking to barrel something up here. Left on left matchup. Dashwood set to deliver.
Let's go here so it doesn't spoil it.
1-0 to Dalton Rushing.
You got a great kazoo head, you do.
Harris playing right behind him, trying to keep close to Paula.
And Rushing hits it
Let's go,
down the left field line. DePaula will come in to tie it. Ward is going to come around to try to win it. Here comes the throw. The play at the plate. Safe. Dodgers win. They walk it off tonight. On a game-winning double for Dalton Rushing. 6-5.
Dodgers last year, second most runs in the 9th inning of any team in the regular season.
Baby!
Dalton Rushing a pair of hits. He gets 2 runs batted in here. And the Dodgers come back and win it in the bottom of the 9th inning. As Dalton Rushing goes the other way. Hits it right down the line to win it.
Dalton says Barnes, who?
The final score. Join us tomorrow on Sportsnet LA. And
let's go, baby. Let's go. Dodgers win it 6-5. Oops. I just screwed that up, whatever that was. Extend Roberts to 2040. It's about to happen. Dodgers win. Dodgers win. Dodgers win. David Catalano. Yep, Dodgers win. All right. Want to say goodnight, Gracie. Thank you to those of you that hung out with us today. I will probably put on the old Laker game and jump into the old PlayStation. I'm not sure why it wouldn't let me log on to both tonight. That was kind of disappointing. Angels lose, Angels lose, Angels lose. Ouch. But Ohtani goes yard, y'all. Ohtani goes yard. In his first at-bat. Happened before. It happened last year. And you know what happened last year? You know what happened last year. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Good night, Bostrom. Sports Inc. You play games? Which? I just Call of Duty, bro. I've been off of PlayStation for over a year. I'm kind of getting back into it. I'm going to try MLB The Show this year, though. I'm going to try MLB The Show this year. Hey, thank you, Miss Shelby. Thank you so much. Thank you, Theo. Thank you, everybody. Obi, Kubler, everybody. Literally everybody. I don't think we picked up no subscribers, y'all. No, we picked up 2. We picked up 2 subscribers today. We're fighting really hard to get to 1,500 views. We got almost 60 likes. And the Dodgers get a victory, which is what is most important. You should try Madden. I've played Madden a number of times. I've got the Madden game probably a dozen times. Laters, Val. Great to see you. Hey, Bodo. Appreciate you, man. Be safe. Be safe out there when you're rolling. But qualifying likely in the morning if I get up. Cup racing on Sunday. And then, like I said, next week I've got the whole Phoenix thing one more again for a couple days. And I'll probably stream a couple times from up there from my cell phone. Maybe from Twin Peaks, y'all. Maybe from Twin Peaks. Night to the COO and the greatest dog, General Thor. Benjamin's son. Wow, Dodgers limited them to 2 runs after the first. Thank you. Planets are aligned. It's 2D for Mr. Summer. Planet emojis. You got a comment? Do you got a comment? Thanks for this, is Mandy Poggy. You're welcome, Miss Mandy. You're welcome. I do quite a few of these Dodger games. Do quite a few of them. Subscribe if you're new. But I want to say good night, Gracie. Thinking about you wherever you might be, Alex. And Twin Peaks and 2D, exactly. Baseball season has me juiced, says Theo. There you go. There you go. All right, where's my Lambo? See if I don't screw this up today, y'all. Yep. Shohei first home run on his first at bat, Benjamin. I'm out of here, y'all. Valhalla Sports Talk is off the air.